Tiff, speak like a gangster. There you go. Have fun.
I'll
Alright.
try my
Greatest
best.
role-playing
See?
challenge ever.
There is some hidden. There's some hidden stuff for you already, guys. There's
Me
some
not being
prep.
able to swear is a bad idea.
There's some prep work for you already, and we're definitely already live.
Yay!
Alrighty then. Well, welcome back to another exciting episode of Alterra, the Rogue Solar. We're on episode 15, part 6, A Black and White Life, where the players have gone through the portal in the Astral Sea, having followed the trail of the Rogue Solar from the plane of Noware over into this yet unidentified plane. As they've stepped through the portal, they've come into this small, cramped room. For note, they did ride a boat through the portal into the small, cramped room, which subsequently got partially destroyed and then fully destroyed as they tear about in order to get one of the remaining party members through the portal before 3 giant Tempest elementals came through to zap them. So yes, you've arrived in this small, cramped space with some bustling sounds of cars outside, as well as screeching tires, as barging into the cramped room is the wounded Shush and his companion Seaborn, warning you that the demonoid mob is outside. However, you guys are also fleeing the room for the Tempest that are about to come through and fry everything. And as you come out into the larger warehouse, stepping out of some drawn to stop cars are the 3 demonoid figures you previously met, led by Tamara Lilith, who draws a Tommy gun on you and opens fire. And that is where we are starting today. As I need everyone to roll me initiative and also make me a dexterity saving throw. I will give some partial cover to the more ranged people, but I'll apply that so you guys don't have to do this. I'll give a little
Damn, I
boost
forgot to click my character.
to Rusty, Nana, and Blackstar since they're at the back.
Right, it's not a 6, it's a 16.
Helps if I turn on my Beyond 20 thing.
Could Tamara Lilith, as she sort of steps out of her car, Blackstar just raises an eyebrow and says, "Who is this BO? She's got a gun." Dives for cover.
Yes, as it may. Let's see, what's the DC here?
So my Dex check, or Dex save even, because it didn't come through, was a 13, so I'm assuming that failed.
Possibly. There isn't actually an easy at hand DC here.
There's no DC for machine gun fire.
Hilariously, there's ammunition and range and ammo damage, but there's not even an attack mod. How does this thing fire?
If it's doing a spray, you could just have it do 5d6 of damage on a failed dex save of however much, because we're level 15 and 16 characters.
Wait, so that is my general backup. Let's say this is a dangerous amount here.
The gun explodes in her hand.
Let's say
Plasma
Nice,
weapon,
Neil.
just nice.
Nice,
it's
Ryan.
a white spray.
Oh, damn.
DC 15 deck save.
Hell yeah.
And then you needed an initiative, right?
Yes, and an initiative. Don't forget to click your characters as the. Unfortunately for the party, you guys have defeated Tamara Lilith before, and she does not take kindly to being defeated, which means I don't think she's going to give you a chance here to try and win. She's determined to go out on top this time.
Mm-hmm.
My ship!
Lady.
That's my bloody ship! Oh, why am I talking like this? I feel stilted and wooden, like I've been plagued by William Shatner. What's going on?
No idea.
We'll make this.
I don't know, you see.
Damage.
Get her! Get that woman! That ridiculously
Okay.
attractive blue tiefling.
She
You
is
can't
very
tell
nice.
us, we're in black and white.
You are black and white, yes.
No. What about my rainbow cloak? No!
Just
Your
different shades
cloak of
grey
many
now.
colours.
No, it's shades of grey. 50 shades of them, in fact. Looks at camera and winks.
Go spike the lens.
Yes, she's Fleabag. Yep.
Not dark enough.
This screen just turned slightly pale.
So we
The
all.
resolution's going down.
So we
I
all
like
took.
that. Oh, nice picture.
Well, to 26, 64, or
64 piercing
or-
damage to anyone who failed the DC 15 deck save.
Hot damn.
Half to anyone who made it, and obviously if you have evasion and made it, you know what to do already.
64, you said, yeah?
64 piercing damage, yes.
Whoa.
As she opens fires.
I'd like to
so
use my
actually-
reaction.
Yes.
Does she look like a fiery tiefling, or because she's
She
blue,
is.
might she have ice running through her veins?
Technically she's grey, but she's a light grey. And give me an insight check here.
Insight,
Actually no, give me a nature check.
nature.
Yeah, you can't see her skin color right now because she's grey. She's a
But I'm-
light grey.
But I'm expert in perception. I'm a nothing in nature. Still,
Stop being
15.
black and white then.
Yes, unfortunately, no matter how good your perception is, there is no color to differentiate.
Hmm.
However,
Yeah.
you do notice some characteristics of her biology that indicate that she is a blue fiend tiefling.
So would that be she doesn't have the fire resistance? This is all determinant. I was gonna cast a reaction.
Let me just double check.
First rebuke by any chance.
Where is she? Tomorrow.
Because I know that some tieflings have resistant to cold instead of.
Yes, so you would know
fire.
that from her nature with that high enough nature check that blue tieflings do not have fire resistance; they have cold resistance instead. At
Cool.
least as a racial trait, you wouldn't know about her any class features or anything.
Then I'm gonna try a hellish rebuke. Then
Okay then. All right,
Just
Tamara
has-
Lilith.
Just
Also
as
needs
a
to roll
reach
initiative
because
for
of
them in a second. Oh, stop doing that, computer. What are you doing? Get the pop-up window away. Go away.
She just has the tiefling racial trait that gives her both.
That is an 18 DC.
no, it doesn't make it. The DC
She
22.
uses Indomitable.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Not that much damage.
25.
A 25 does make it, so she'll take half. Oh no, she's a high-level rogue, so she dodges it completely.
She uses evasion.
Yeah, turns to the camera. I think I love this woman.
Already called dibs.
You can't call dibs on a woman. What's wrong with you,
I'm,
giant
so-
dragon man?
I'm sorry, I owe her a murdering. Wait.
That's fair. That's fair. A lot of people owe me a
Wait.
murdering.
Wait, I had
Let's-
my-
Damn, she got the
let's-
lowest initiative. Holy crap.
Let's do the murdering
You
and
just
then
shoot us.
sort out what happens afterwards.
Wait, I
With
had my
resurrection and for love.
wait, I had
Yeah.
my normal voice for a second there.
Kill everybody. Let God sort them out.
I rolled
Unless you don't
quite low.
believe.
I've got a plus 14. An advantage. I should be rolling higher than 20.
But yes,
I
you
have
can
a
start to
two.
hear the crackle of energy from the portal as the Tempests start getting closer and closer to it. It seems that they are planning on passing through at some point, and as they are gargantuan beings of elemental energy, it's going to be painful for anyone who's in their path.
Leave the ship. Let's go.
But
Already
Sushi
fucked
Keyboard
up.
are also back here. Grognar, you are the first to act as the clip of the machine gun empties and drops to the floor. What would you like to do?
Okay.
First one to step forward gets to die, boys. What's it gonna be? Huh? And do try to keep the commotion down. Don't want to attract the popo now, do we?
That's generous
Let's
stuff. Ain't that
do a
fair?
little tip a tap, just the two of us.
Wow. I know the dance we had before, so I ain't gonna play your game. And I'm basically going to how far is that how far is it down to the bottom half of this?
Ooh. Down to the
Hmm.
bottom. This is actually quite a small warehouse. Only 50 feet from where you are, all the way down to this bottom southern wall.
Well, I'm
It's
going
going through the wall.
I mean, if you want to go through the wall, you could. If anyone can attempt to do it and potentially succeed, it's Grognar. Their history of wall breaking.
We need
Okay,
to get him siege attacker at some point.
I'm gonna bust through the wall knowing the dragons are coming through.
Use your head.
No, use your head.
Use my head.
Okay, there are crates in your way. Are you leaping over them or flying over them? This is probably a decent sized warehouse, probably like, let's say 40 feet ceiling. No, that's pretty high. 30 feet ceilings. Not that big a warehouse.
I'm looking for.
Boy, it was gigantic.
I'm flying through the most open and least solid looking bit down here where I am right now. So.
Do you have any experience with architecture?
Yes! Crashing through it!
Just runs into a load-bearing stud. Oh, my face! Also, the building's collapsing. Oh no!
Does charging through doors and staircases count?
Don't
No.
ones at that.
Then I don't know if your character has the required skills here to make that judgment call. But you're more than welcome to randomly hit a piece of wall.
Melag helps him. Points to a weak spot in the wall.
Is it stone?
No, there's a wooden building, wooden
Nah.
warehouse. But Grognar, if you are gonna charge at the wall,
I'm-
go ahead and give me a, I guess athletics. You're shoulder barging it,
Okay.
At 20.
and then depending on how high this is, will determine if I need to do a fate die here. You may just roll high enough that you damned if you go through the hardest part, you still succeed.
Oof.
Yep, 26 is pretty high. So regardless of where you aim, you're going through that wall. Yeah, Grognar, describe to us what happens on impact as you succeed.
I see the wall, and because my armor's kind of shifted from being this normal armor to this big suit, but now heavy pauldrons on his shoulders, twists his shoulder into it and bashes through, holding on to his bowler hat with his hand as he careens through the wall. Follow me, guys!
The three demonoids, all in unison, turn to look at the hole in the wall as Tamara just raises an eyebrow. I'll be honest, I didn't expect that. Wow, that's quite the
And
that's quite the reverse and dancing moves you got there.
I use my movement to move off this way 30 feet.
Grognar just leaves.
Okay.
Grognar knows that the big things are coming through that door, and he saw what it was doing to the ship initially. He's not want to be in here when that tangles through. Like he said,
Grognar has left the building.
Grognar is not dumb. He's just not that wise.
Your opening move was face check a wall.
Okay then. So that is Grognar's turn
Nobody expected that.
as the DM quickly adjusts to what the hell just happened. Nana Muffins, it is your turn as the demonoids just stare at the open wall, confused as to what just happened and how it just happened.
So, just to double check, you can do a spell and a bonus action spell on the same turn, can't you? Or does it have to
No,
be a
they're
cantrip?
leveled. You can't cast 2 leveled spells as a bonus action and then as an action.
Well, okay, then I'll just do my original plan then. I'm just going to step behind Milligan Lachlan, peek out at these ones, go for a bit of, like, cast a spell, then peek out and cast Synaptic Static on them.
Okay, so you're deliberately looking for cover here so you don't counter spell and then
Yep.
going out.
So
Yeah,
5,
fair. Good plan.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and then I'm legging it that way and just
Okay.
hiding behind these barrels.
And these are intelligence saves. Does she have intellect? Ooh, she's intelligence. Fancy.
Rogue.
It's 24 for Tamara. One second, I need
Yep,
to
unfortunately makes it.
switch over to the other character. I deliberately got rid of the third person because I didn't think I'd have to be doing saves because they're generally going to stand in the corner for the first part. But the female in the flowing mage cloak, the red and white, makes a 21.
It meets.
Darn.
And 1 second, as I actually need to bring this stat block back up. Here we go, see? Should have kept it open regardless. Okay. for a 15 on the final guy.
Hey, at least somebody gets hit properly. So 29 psychic damage for him, and then 14, 15 for the other two? 14
Yep,
probably.
14. And then the other two, and then only the individual in wearing this flowing cloth red, like baggy trousers and a top, very bardic look, with his instrument at his side, is going to be under the effects of static, which I believe is the negative D6.
D6 to attack rolls, ability checks, and con saving throws for concentration.
Well, that's going to be easy because he wasn't actually planning on doing much unless provoked.
Well,
That guy's
consider him
provoked.
provoked.
A little bit.
Just a little bit. Okay then, is that your turn? Would you like to do anything else? Any movement or anything?
I've moved where I can, so yeah, I'm good. I'm just ducking behind some barrels, trying to not get a line of sight.
All right, fair. Millig, then it is your turn.
I'm just gonna try and run and jump over a couple crates and a little bit of hiding.
Are you attempting to stealth, or are you dashing?
Oh, no, flat out run.
Just
Alright, fair.
jumps and dives into a crate.
Then go ahead and move your
Solid
move your
Millig.
distances. What do you want to do for your action? Were you trying to get extra distance for a dash or something else?
What's your normal
s-
movement?
That's 30.
Let's see.
I'm just
35.
trying to get distance.
Yeah, because you could dash to the hole and just be outside of it if you want, or given you're pretty athletic, you could easily leap these barrels, or you could use your action to do something else and only go 30.
Actually, I'll get out of the room.
So you're gonna dash for the door?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. Escaping is a valuable tactic right now.
Would be here.
I also need ones for Shush and all that. I'm just gonna have them go in 10. All right, that is Millig. You've dashed. Black Star, it is your turn.
Yep, she begins playing her lute, her electric lute of the bards with one hand, and with her other hand grabs a bottle of whiskey from her side and pulls the lid off and starts drinking. Okay, here we go. I'm 2 quarters and a heart down, and I don't want to forget how your voice sounds. These words are all I have, so I'll sing them. So you need them just to get by. And as I leap out from behind full cover, I scream, dance, dance! And immediately Tamara Lilith, starts beginning to comically dance to my rhythm, to my beat. She shuffles, capers, taps her feet. And yeah, I've cast Otto's Irresistible Dance at her. And with the same sort of song, basically, for those of you who know Dance Dance by Fall Out Boy, I sing that as I spend a bonus action to do my Dance Dance, we're falling apart at halftime.
To give a completely different song.
And now my ship is about to be destroyed, and I just fly, and I expend a bonus action to grant everyone a bunch of temporary hit points because I'm a glamour bard. A bit of rainbow, the only bit of color flashes between my eye, one of my eyes, and like a brief sort of bit of fabric weave from my cloak. The only bit of light and color in this otherwise grayscale world. And you all gain temporary hit points, and you can use your reaction if you want to. Those of you who are like up next might want to move up to your speed without provoking opportunity attacks. I myself am going to get away from the portal, out of which are coming a bunch of creatures.
I think no one
So,
will do that.
5,
That
10,
uses
15,
reaction.
20,
I will
30,
use my
35.
out of the building.
So did you include Trish and Seaborn with that
40,
then?
45, 50. I don't know who they are.
These people.
Yeah, who
It is-
are they? I have no
People.
idea literally who they are.
They're
But,
random people.
Let me just
We've
check.
ran into them a couple of times, but not with Black Star.
Yeah, I have no idea who they are.
They're
Yeah, that's
But,
fair. If wants to leave them behind.
what
They're
she's-
non-hostile.
Yeah, they're non-hostile. They look injured and weak. I'm mostly focusing on myself. Let me just check and see if there's a limit to the amount of creatures. If there is, they're getting left behind.
Yeah, it's like, none don't particularly care. But no one just goes, they're non-hostile, if you ask.
If there's a limit on creatures, then I might not move if you can't get spark.
Let me just check.
Limit won't be less than 4.
It might be like charisma.
It might be up to my charisma mod, which is 6. Let me just see. Mantle of Inspiration. Yeah, so we all gain 11 temporary hit points unless you have more. Yeah, a number of creatures who can see me or hear me within 60 feet equal to my charisma modifier minimum of 1. So 6 creatures. So I choose myself because it's including me. I'll get Lulkin, Rusty Spark, Nana Muffins, and... Wait, does that get everyone? Hammerfist, Millig as well? 1, 2, 3...
Millig was
Millig was
already
already out.
Millig was already out. So
But
was
yeah, Millig and
Grognar. Grognar was already out as well.
Yep.
1,
guess
2,
what?
3, 4, 5.
You get one of them. Get
I can get
Seaboys,
one of them.
not Lim-
Wait, one of them was carrying the other, right?
No, Seaborn was had Shish's arm propped over their shoulder, kind of helping them hobble.
So if I get the one that's not hobbling, they
Oh,
might be able to move half of their speed.
Spark would have been down though.
Oh, by the thingamajigger. Then that's fine. I'll get them both and leave Spark behind. And using my movement, I continue to fly outside.
Oh wait, no. Sorry. Spark would. No, wait. Yeah, it would be down.
And I'm going to
People hit
fly
by-
around the corner here because my movement speed is 50, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Through the hole that Grognar created, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. And I get to there. So I'm going to get round behind them, essentially. And that's my turn. Action, cast Otto's Irresistible Dance. Bonus action, give everyone 11 temporary hit points. Oh, including myself. And you can all use your reaction to move up to your speed if you want to. And then movement to fly around the building. That's my turn. It's a good turn. She's, oh, by the way, just for everyone else's interest.
No, I can't move because Spark is down.
Okay.
Oh, you can just pick Spark up if you're just carrying him.
Yeah, it's an
Yeah, but
object
then
at
I've
this
got-
point.
I'd
So
only
yeah,
be able to move half my speed then.
No, that's for grappling. Carrying doesn't half your speed.
It takes you over your carry capacity, but
So yeah,
I highly doubt it.
dancing creature must use all its movement to dance without leaving its space. It has disadvantage on dex saves and attack rolls while it's affected by this spell.
Oh, that's
Other
fine,
creatures
I've
have
read it.
advantage on attack rolls. So
She'll use her
I
action on
shout,
her next turn.
yeah, I shout to you all, shooter, shooter.
Wrong movie.
Yeah, were you all fleeing?
Well, I'm running.
So
You all
everyone
owe me a
else.
ship, by the way. You all owe me a ship.
Yeah, Rusty can easily pick up Spark
And a
if they're
life
down,
debt.
because
Put on
grappling
Grognar's
doesn't
tab.
thingy that.
Alright.
And I assume you have at least like a moderate amount of strength.
Hey, that's not gonna
Yeah,
be
I've got
29.
class 9, so.
Oh,
You
yeah,
ran
you
like
easily
90
pick up.
feet away.
Fucking Spark then. And that way I can just move Shush and Seaborn over there. So it'll be interesting to have a bit more
Could
NPC
you be
roleplay.
carrying your robot creature like Chewbacca carries C-3PO in Empire Strikes Back at this point?
Basically.
Yes. Thank you.
They're going to try and take cover over here because the Seaborn has at least heeded your
I'm
warning.
Lando.
All right, then it is Lachlan's turn as Black Star helps you all traverse the warehouse.
Oh. Full tilt. Non's just boom. 70 feet gone. Essentially.
Fair.
See you, ma'am. Have fun with the lightning. On the way out, I just shout that back.
Alrighty then. If that's you, then Rusty, it's your turn.
Okay, so I am gonna. Do I have it prepared? Yes. So I'm just gonna look over my shoulder, throw a dagger into the air, and conjure barrage on them.
Oh, outstanding.
Nice.
All right. So what am I doing here? Deck saves.
Deck save of 19. Yeah.
And Tamara has disadvantage in deck saves, wasn't it? Right, so that's 2. Deck save. That is a 18 or 19.
19
Makes
passes.
it.
Damn. God damn. So close.
And the other 2s, I believe, are flat. So
But one guy's synaptically static.
yep, and
Isn't he?
the other
Minus
one's gonna have a
D6.
hard time for this. Nope. Okay, so the mage doesn't make it.
Oh dear. Oh, poor guy.
That's
Per
a girl.
Poor Noid.
And
You
then
hate to see
a
it.
6 for the bard. Also a 5. Okay, both of them fail. Alright, they're gonna take 20. Unfortunately, Tamara makes it, and she is a rogue.
Mhm.
She's gonna evasion that. Wow, how is Tamara the only one taking the least amount of damage, being the forefront?
Yeah.
Rogue.
And then
Rogue
Because she's
fighter.
a rogue.
Rogue fighter.
They have like 20 odd abilities that stop them from
Fine,
getting
fine,
damaged. Their hit
15,
dice are only
20,
d8s, but they have a bunch of abilities.
Yeah,
Stroke of luck.
Rogue's squishiness comes from their lack of hit points. Everything else about them makes them really hard.
Yeah.
yeah.
It's
All
such a fun class to play. It's like my third
is
favorite
that
class.
Rusty?
I don't like it.
That'll be me, I believe. Let me just double check, see if I've got any bonus actions. No. Oh, wait, yes, sorry. I am going to Second Wind.
Right, fair. Alright, well, if that's you, then it goes to Tamara's turn. She needs to make a wisdom saving throw as an action if she wants to stop this. Yeah, wisdom saving throw. What is her wisdom save? Not as high, but decently enough. Ooh, a 15.
That
Oh,
ain't
that
gonna
makes
do it. Nah, that's way off. She has about a 40% chance of making it, 35% chance of making it, given what my DC is.
Let's see,
Uh,
does she use an Adorable here?
Your bard at the back can reroll for synaptic static as well, by the way.
Don't say that.
Aye, I'll worry about him later. It's not gonna do much anyway, it might just wear off before he does anything.
Just realized with those temp hit points, I push myself over 200 hit points.
Hey, I would
Which
be over
is-
200 hit points if I'd been shot.
It's really unusual for a bard.
Yep.
I'm sorry.
I was on 200 above 200 hit points, and then bang.
Never have I seen such hit pointage on a bard.
I have, actually. My campaigns shouldn't count, though.
Mhm.
My con's only 16 though.
Let's go
Theirs
ahead
was
and
10,
give it another
and they had
try.
460
Oh.
hit points.
Oh, you never dump con. Oh man,
They had everything else really, really good.
is
Actually,
she indomitable or
No, she's not gonna do that. She doesn't want to pursue you that much to waste resources. She is gonna let that be her turn.
all right?
I don't
Okay.
think she can. She already done her action. She's not badly wounded enough to do a bonus action, so that's going to be her. Is now the environmental effect in the first round
Yeah.
begins as energy starts to cackle around the portal, starting to grow as it starts to fill this room. In the next round, one of the Tempest will emerge.
Please be
Like,
the fire one. Please
Did
be the
give you
fire one.
guys a couple rounds to get out. I was expecting you to get out so quickly. Grognar, it is. Oh, actually, at the end of round 10, that's all. I'll have the other two actually act. I'm just gonna have one of them cast Dispel Magic on Tamara. What level is Adorable Dance?
The bard might know it if they're a high level spellcaster.
Yeah.
Sorry, I've got crisps. They could have used an Arcana check as a reaction on their turn.
They are
to...
lower bards, so that's fair.
They're a lower
Wizard
bard.
also might
Yeah,
know. Apparently
Yeah, they're
wizard
definitely knowing
spell
that.
too.
it is.
What
Yeah,
is
it's a 6th
their
level spell.
thing? It's just an ability check, but they don't have proficiency, therefore they'll get
Half their proficiency bonus, which is
half the
probably
proficiency.
+1 or +2, depending on their level.
+3.
+3? What, they're
Yep.
level 18 characters?
They're all Gestalt 20.
Oh.
Tamara Lilith used the level 17 rogue ability and a level 20 fighter ability in the same turn.
Well,
So-
they dispel the irresistible dance. and
Yes, he
my
does.
concentration on it breaks, and I'm thinking, oh no, my future wife is coming. We should run. We should run. We should
That's a
very
good
much
sign.
run. Yeah, no, we should very much run. We should very much run right now. She's
You've got
stopped
the other-
dancing. She stopped dancing to the tune of my melody, and when people do that, it makes me panic because when people don't dance to my melody, I get very anxious and then get stabbed. So let's king fly. Wait,
Yep.
why can't I say
Fortunately.
king? Why
Quite
can't I say
curious.
king? That's fucking terrible. Wait,
Fortunately for,
where
for
are
Rusty,
we?
Rusty, you hear Tamara sigh as the magic is dispelled from her and turn towards the robed figure, the robed female. Sasha, block up the barricade, or block up the hole. Can at least take care of the robot. As Sasha is going to move forward into line of sight and is going to use her action to spread an aura of corruption. As suddenly raising up her hands, you see vines rising into the air, these purple spectral vines. As she washes the energy down, a aura of corruption washes through the building, and purple viney plants start to burst through the floorboard.
I feel like shushing Seaborn didn't go.
As wow, that aura is actually a lot bigger than I realized. Oh my god.
Oh dear.
As suddenly everyone outside also notices the ground starts to break apart as these purple spectral vines start to rise up and making the area difficult terrain.
Good thing I'm
Applesauce.
flying. Good thing I'm literally flying on a broom right now.
How far
Which
out we talking?
Mechanically doesn't stop you from being affected by the difficult terrain as the vines rise into the air and twist and turn as you're having to duck and weave through them.
Wow, it's a good thing I'm flying right now. Otherwise, this would be even more challenging than it is right now. Nah.
How far out we talking?
You should be able to see the purple on the map.
I can't.
No.
You've
You might
only
have
got-
It's a very-
You might have GM laid it.
No.
I can, but it's a very sepia tone sort of map.
Yeah, but you're also enabled for GM.
I am not,
Leon.
actually.
There you go.
No, there it
you
is.
Oh yeah,
Holy.
me and
that-
Grognar
you-
are just way
yeah,
out of it.
you brightened it there, yeah.
That worked it, yeah.
It's very bright.
Oh, okay.
I've got a headache.
High five, Grognar. We are like 80 feet away.
Oh yeah, it's mostly just Black Star caught in it.
No!
However, bursting through the central crates, rising from the vines, is a huge mushroom golem.
Holy.
A mushroom golem? That can't be a real thing.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah, Myconid Golem, yeah.
A myconid golem? There's
Or
no
might be
such thing.
Titan, depending what
I've
the names
travelled
are.
the plains.
You
A
can't see
Titan. Now that, yeah. No, actually, yeah.
it. You can't see
But
it.
they arrived in a car, so I'm going to go steal it now. Excuse me.
Shroom. It's a shroom.
It's a bit screwy.
I mean,
The Last of Us Part 2? Wait, what?
That was
As
bad.
the
That
golem
was last
picks up a
one.
number of the crates and throws it at the wall with the hole. As the crates burst forward, Rusty, you're able to duck back in time to not need to make a deck save. However,
Okay.
they have barricaded. The
No. No.
It is possible to dislodge it.
What's
They
his
will take
name
an
and-
action to move everything out of the way.
No, what's his
Surely
name and
Rusty
who's
could
his
just, like,
face?
blow it up.
Or you can also make an athletics check to just burst through it like Grognar did. Yes.
89.
What happened to what's his name and who's his face?
What?
An oceanborn.
Exactly.
Oh, seaborn, sorry.
Yeah, those guys.
Ocean man.
That's a Nightwish song.
Blackster only knows them as what's his name and who's his face. I'm leaning heavily into the roleplay with bards. Anyway,
Grognar, that
turns
is
to
your turn
Grognar.
as you hear a crash from behind you and see the hole being filled up with crates, not seeing Rusty, Spark, or Shush or Seaborn on the outside. What would you like to do?
I'm going to seeing that appear in the wall. I'm gonna acid splash it to try and make it weaken it, and start moving
Alright.
further away from this purple thing, and well, I'm guessing it goes further off this way.
Oh yes. Assume that if you get off the map, you can slip into the
Yeah.
alleyways.
Yeah.
I was gonna wait until all of you had kind of escaped, but unfortunately, the
Everything's
NPCs got a chance
over
to do stuff.
too.
Yep.
Yeah.
To everyone else outside, now that we're on the outside, you see this black and white medieval, or there's kind of this mix of 1920s like Chicago area for you, but made with a bit more brick and mortar than the more high-rising stone. There's dark alleyways left and right. It's almost a fantasy version of 1980 Chicago.
I'm
So
really
it's-
fancying a pizza now.
So it's noire. Ha ha ha! I'll stop.
Would it be Norancy?
You're
No,
learning, James.
noire. Yes, thank you, Neil. You're a true sensei, sir.
Oh, because you're doing. Okay, fair.
Yeah, it's noire. Noire.
Noir,
No,
right.
it's we went from. I don't even know. Is this is this the northern continent, Chris? Obviously, I wouldn't know, and I can make a check on my turn, but just genuinely
you're
curious about the
you're one
lore.
of the divine realms.
Okay, this is a divine realm in
Yeah,
black and white.
This whole
Okay.
campaign is just around divine realms, or this arc is.
I like it.
You're
folks,
also in the
home-
more warehouse
Nuclear.
dock segment of the city. So those with the higher passive perception, as you look down alleyways,
I have
you can see out
27.
towards you and Lachlan. As you look out more towards the edge of this warehouse area, you actually don't see a sea, but you see an expanse of air. As you guys are on the dock side of a cliff built into a giant mountain.
That's fun. Does
Damn.
anyone have a passive perception as high or higher than me, by the way?
Me.
27.
28.
No.
Ooh,
Ooh.
shit, son. Lovely, jubbly.
I think you have a higher like roll modifier, but I have,
I've got plus 17.
Yeah, I've got plus 4, 13. 'Cause
Well,
my
there we go.
wisdom's not great.
Okay. Oh, I spent a part of inspiration.
But yes, Grognar,
But
the
yeah, it's
boxes
nanomuffin.
automatically fail. So go ahead and what's your
It's
damage there?
10.
10. I'll say this weakens the boxes to the point where Rusty can have advantage on the athletics if they want to barge through, and it will lower the DC of the boxes.
Well,
One-
I mean, I've got. Did the acid open up like a small hole that I'd be able to see through?
Yes.
Okay.
Come on, guys, let's get out of here.
Yes, listen to the tall, bald man with the giant cat.
And
It's so adorable and cute. Yes,
Where-
yes. I see you, cat. I'll be
Where-
right there. I'll be right there.
for some reason,
Yes,
they
you
now
may
have
well
a
meow.
bowler hat.
He has a
now as
name,
well.
you dumb Dora.
Hey, fish, please.
But Grognar, was there anything else you'd like to do? Is that your turn?
I would basically start moving off into the alleyways to sort of look for look about and see if there's a good way to go. But I'm not very passively perceptive, so I'm probably just looking down different streets.
Yep, that's fair.
No,
Alright,
Non's ahead of you, so he'll be like, I think he's ahead of
As
you.
you guys are able to start retreating away. Nana Muffins, you and Millig are by the exit. You can see Rusty through a hole in it. And Blackstar's going a way different to the rest of the party, presumably to try and steal the car that's out front. The little car shape. It's where
I'm going to
the
move just
Um,
out of this.
car.
I'm imagining like the anthill mob car for reference for anyone.
Boom.
Yeah.
I'm going to move myself 20 foot. Then I'm going to shoot 6 blasts to knock out boxes as much as I can, and then frankly to hit the golem if I create enough of a hole,
As many as 6? How?
because I'm a special lady. Boom,
Um,
boom, boom.
Oh, shit.
Boom,
Oh,
boom.
oh, girl. Oh.
Who needs a
Oh,
machine gun?
man.
We've got a Nana.
yeah, Nana Muffins
Alright.
machine gun.
Box's obstacle had about 30 health, 10 was already taken away from it.
I'd like,
So those first 2 shots definitely take out the rest of the boxes.
I'd
You
like
get
to,
Sasha Rex.
I'd like to think that Nana just conjured a little machine Tommy
Little
gun
cat.
at there and
Eldritch Tommy.
Just doing
Yeah.
the arm movements and pretending there's one.
Oh wait a minute, no, I found one earlier for this. Where is it?
And were you wanting to hit the golem with the remaining ones, did you say?
If I could, yes.
Yeah, that's more than fine. Okay, so it's the all about the 18 hit. So I'm just gonna apply this. Did you want to apply the fire damage?
Yeah,
Like
it
the
doesn't
first one
matter.
or the
It
last
doesn't.
I mean, the 18 does hit. It just doesn't hit a target that we want. It's a random crate and starts to set it
I was
on
gonna apply
fire.
it to the golem because you didn't need it for the boxes.
No. But how many hit the golem?
1, 2,
Four-
3.
three.
3 hit the golem.
So push him 30 foot back, please.
10, 20. He fucking smacks into the wall.
Bonk.
Starts partially dents into it and starts to bend the wood.
Could they not have been pushed back diagonally?
I was just going to say that. Could he have not have been knocked into Tamara?
them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Tamara's no longer thingy, so she can jump out of the way.
Oh.
Hey, I gave you guys get to jump out of the way. She gets to jump out of the way.
Oh.
She's literally the most dexterous person you know. She
I
rivals
just-
Blackstar in terms of dexterous.
She does rival Blackstar in terms of dexterity.
However,
the-
Probably is better than me, in fact.
as you
Oh.
impact the force damage into it and then do that little spiral of fire that comes after one of them, the golem screams in agony as its
Oh.
flesh starts to boil as you have activated its fire inversion.
Oh, that's bad. Oh, no. Oh, poor golem.
That's a
no,
very
Rusty,
accurate
ease
gift
it.
that I just put in.
I
No,
feel
nigga.
so bad for it.
We're gonna get fried mushrooms.
Ooh.
Mmm.
Throw some
Quarry.
Some
garlic
garlic.
after it.
But that sounds like it's Nana's turn. Milligan, it's you. Hole's being dislodged. You can see Rusty, Seaborg, and Shush. The golem is screaming, clutching at its burning mushroom flesh. The rest of your party is vacationing the area.
We're vacationing in Chicago.
Vacationing in Chicago.
What would you like to do, Milik?
I was gonna make the gap bigger.
I mean, it's as big as it needs to be.
Uh,
How many do you get through it?
It's a Grognor-sized hole.
It's Grognor-sized hole.
I had planned to do that before
For a
Grognar
halfling to come through.
Grognor size.
chucked acid on it.
You give the help action to help and get people through, or chuck an axe or something at other people.
Chuck an axe at Seaborn so they're slowed down so that they won't chase us as quickly.
Why? Why? Aren't they on your side?
No?
No.
Isn't this... Wait, what? Isn't this why I hasted them?
No?
They-
Okay, then. Good to know.
They're just some randoms.
And it's just who wants to die.
We will
They're on
talk
the
about
same
them
job
later.
as me.
They're
We will
competitors.
talk about them later. Are they from a rival faction?
Yes.
Okay, good to know. See, audience at home, I don't know this stuff because I wasn't here for it.
You watched the video.
Enjoy.
You did watch the video when they showed up.
But
I
uh,
watched it.
Grognar hitting
I watched it
Lorne.
at a double speed.
But-
So,
also
That's right. They did only show up for like a second.
Blackstar doesn't know this, so if
That's
we
also
don't
true.
tell them, they don't know.
But Milik, were you going to do anything, or were you going to flee with the rest of the party?
I'm just gonna flee with the rest of the party.
All right, fair. Blackstar, you've got a chance then. If you would like to do anything before the party starts to flee, given your ridiculous movement speed. Remember that your movement speed is still halved, even though you're flying, because they are spectral vines, and they still get in your way.
hey, yeah. I'm a rogue though, so I can bonus action dash. So that's true.
Normal movement
5,
speed.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Before I
dash
turn
and get to
around,
the car.
I can bonus action dash and get to the car. As I round the corner, can I target the bard
Yes, these
with
doors
my-
will be open.
as I go for the as I begin to sort of play a tune? She'll. Oh, what do I sing?
They come around the mountain.
The fairer sex they often call it, but her love's as unfair as a crook. She steals every reason, commits every treason. You start driving the fucking car, and I'm going to dominate person on the bard, and he
Alright.
has disadvantage on the wisdom save.
You're just stealing a demon bard.
Basically, yeah. I mean, it's what
I believe it's
Blackstar
called
does.
kidnapping.
It's what Blackstar does, quite frankly. You don't know, and the audience at home doesn't know, but our home game Blackstar is known for killing and dominating demonoids. She has a backpack full of like I could read them out. I have. Hold on, let me just check. Just a bunch of black opals. Hold on. 49 Gigadoom pacts, which makes sense to Chris, but no one else.
Doesn't make sense,
Sounds like-
Chris, for
yeah.
those at home.
It sounds like
they don't-
C4.
doesn't make-
I
Well,
forgot what the hell those are.
Essentially,
Oh,
it's,
now I remember. Okay, yes.
Yeah, Chris. That massive demon that we killed, and then essentially they're packed to Blackstar now. Yeah, essentially.
Kill them.
That's what I'm thinking. I'm
Gigadoom is
gonna
still
add,
alive.
things.
I'm gonna add this person to my collection. Let's have Gigadoom show up in a future episode. Anyway, dominate person on the bard, please, man.
Yes. I'm just double checking.
With
this
disadvantage.
thing. You know what? Regardless of what they have, I just want to waste a resource. That's fair. All right. They critically fail.
And not one fails, man. They jump into the car and start driving me around as my
They
valet.
do so.
As you say. Just don't hurt me.
As they stare over at you. Yeah, all right. Why not?
Yeah. I leap on
Val
them.
come with you.
I leap on the
Groovy,
top of the
let's go.
car. And we start
Dionysus
driving
from
around the
Hades.
streets. And I'm mentally commanding him. And that's my full turn.
For no,
Aye, aye.
as he jumps off the boxes and strolls over to the car, you realize you aren't concentrating.
Oh?
As he opens the door and gets in the car. So where to, Groovy Cat? Or Groovy Elf?
Let's pick up the fam and then go for a couple of drive-bys, yeah?
And who's the fam in this situation? My guys or
The-
your guys?
Just go with whatever's groovy, cool cat. We'll pick up my guys first and then swing back round for your guys if they haven't been destroyed by the fire dragons that are coming through the portal, yeah? You dig?
Yeah, sure. Sounds awesome. Let's do it.
It's
Groovy.
literally Dionysus from Hades, by the way.
Yep. And I'm fully on board with it. Let's go, cool cat! And I slip onto the top. I am on the rack. No, that's a reverse. Let's go forward, not backwards.
Oh yeah, sure. I forgot the car was the other way around. Apparently we're making the car the other way around. All right.
Yeah, just reverse up that alleyway I saw back there, and then
One
we'll
second,
swing
let me
back
just
around.
get into the driver's seat instead of the passenger seat then.
Yeah,
I
if
just
you
got in the
could,
back.
if you could, that'd be groovy. Amaze balls or whatever.
All right, so Blackstar's being driven around by somebody who appears to both be under their control but not under their control. Blackstar,
Yeah.
is that you?
Bonus action, movement, and action. Yep, that's me.
All right, Lachlan, is your turn. You can hear a car coming up the street,
How tall are the
far away
houses?
from you. What was that?
How tall are the houses?
You're in the warehouse district, so they're more giant, just warehouses right here, so about 30 to 40 feet high.
That actually does matter. Well, basically, no one's gonna just completely scale one of them and keep dashing across the rooftops.
Fair. As you do so, you get more of this viewpoint of this giant mountain. The lip appears to extend all the way around to the horizon, to either left and right off the mountain. As there is the width of the city seems to expand along it before giving way to trees and forests. Also on this lip. As you get a bit of a vantage point, you can see down. You can see other lips further down the mountain with more less advanced villages and towns on it. And above you, if you look back up the mountain, you can see another lip that is surrounded in fog, as well as just these gorgeous golden fields further abreast. And to note, as you look up and down the mountain, only the city is in black and white. Everything else is in color. As you look at the vast golden fields and farms stretching out at the base of the mountain, and you look up to see the more metallic, foggy city to the above you, and the simpler, more medieval city below you.
Which one looks, I guess, glowier would be the best term, really.
Glowier.
Glowier? Come
Most
on.
likely the foggy one, you can see neon lights through it, but it is up the mountain, a decent couple miles away.
Yeah, no one's going to shout, well, that's probably the best place to check, to everyone else in the area and start just going that direction, essentially, across rooftops.
That's it. That would be on the opposite side of the city, so you'd have to traverse the entire Noir city, and then you'd have to reach one of the paths that lead up the mountain.
Mhm.
It's probably you're looking at a couple hours journey.
Okay.
Just to know that it's a
Yeah.
different city across the map.
Fair enough.
But Vulcan, is that your turn?
Yeah, pretty much. I am
All right.
somewhere off the map on top of buildings.
Rusty, it is your turn now. Your allies have cleared the way for you. You don't even need to do that yourself. What would you like to do?
Except for I've still got difficult terrain because of all the shite.
Yes, anything in the
Um,
purple is still difficult terrain.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess I'm going to add Jimmy to the initiative order now that he's being forcefully involved in the plot.
Oh, is this
Jimmy.
little Jimmy?
It's Jimmy!
In that
Jimmy.
case,
Black Star loves it.
I am going to try to dispel it. Oh, someone's breathing into their mic.
Who's Vader?
Who's doing that? Still doing that, we'll never know.
Don't know. But yeah, I'm going to try to dispel it.
It is a magical effect. It's not a spell. I'm just going to assume it auto succeeds.
Okay.
So that's going to auto succeed since it's a magical ability. Let me see here. Where am I looking? Looking how to get rid of it. Turn off. Alright, it is gone.
Cool. And then carrying spark. Move my full 25. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, because that's where I'm seeing everyone run away to.
Oh, I just skipped like 4 different people there. Why did I just skip 4 different people? Why did I mess it up? Must
For
be-
fun.
No, we already did Millic's turn, didn't we?
We haven't done
Yeah,
any of the NPCs.
Oh,
I don't
For some
think.
reason, I missed the Mushroom Gola and Sasha, who all had a turn beforehand.
Hmm.
Oh well, they gotta go. They got delayed by Jimmy walking away and dropped a couple of orders on the initiative. As they finally snap back to it as their magic is dispelled.
They're wondering what Jimmy's doing.
Jimmy just leaves.
Jimmy's
Jimmy-
getting
Close your
lucky.
eyes.
Jimmy the Fist, we'll call him.
He's a bard.
He's a bard. That's why he's called the Fist.
Jimmy the Dick.
No. That's a bit too on the nose, man.
And we can't swear in Noir.
Yep.
No swearing in Noir.
No, it's just
That's
dismiss
right.
that
Swearing
word.
in
I mean,
noir.
Wait,
It-
so it's Jimmy the Penis.
So, no, like,
Jimmy the phallus.
I mean, what about Dick Tracy?
yeah.
Dick Tracy was set in the 20s.
Yeah.
Jimmy the Penis is
No,
made.
it's
I'd
Jimmy
do-
the Richard.
I'd
It's
say
Jimmy
that-
the Richard.
I'd say that's more a.
Can you imagine, though?
I'd say that's
Can
more
you
a.
imagine a gangster called Jimmy the Penis?
Probably.
I'd say
But I
that.
didn't get that name willingly.
You know?
You better watch out for Jimmy the Penis. I heard he's a real dick.
I have to say that's more a comment on
What
our.
did he do to get that nickname?
I'd have to say that's more a
Disappointing many women.
comment on our
Disappointing many men.
our own sort of. That's more a comment on all our own maturities. We straight up went for
Yep.
dick.
Yeah, we are so mature.
Very mature.
Many of us are in committed relationships with people, and few of us own our own houses.
Well, that's just a standard, isn't it?
And I think the majority of us are over 25.
Yep.
Yay!
Well,
Nonsense.
technically, no.
By 3 days.
Yeah. Shall we
Oh, man.
continue?
Look, they've dispelled my magic. How quaint, how quaint. Tamara, who should I target first?
Without running away.
I don't know. I said we. That's a good question. I said we just let them
Screech of
go for
brakes
now.
outside.
Oh well. We'll let Jimmy take care of them. Let's get back on the track. Actually, go get those 2. As stuff happens in the warehouse, because I realize everyone's just gone from the fucking warehouse. Who knows what's going on in there? Lusty and
Seaborn.
Lachlan are thinking it. Tamara, Lilith. Yeah, these guys are just gonna deal with Seaborn and Shush.
Seaborn and Shush didn't move this entire time.
I moved them
good
on.
guys.
I moved them on initiative 10 up a bit because they were still trying to take cover and they were healing up Shush.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, their turn comes after Tamara and Sasha.
Yeah.
That
Just
is
bad
unfortunate.
initiative luck, really.
Yep, unfortunately. So,
Yep.
so stuff is going to happen
It
in the
happens.
warehouse, unbeknownst to the party. They are going to have to evacuate soon as the tempests start coming through, but nothing is preventing them from escaping. They might take a little bit of damage, but not enough to worry about. The party is essentially out of the way, and Blackstar is joyriding with Jimmy.
This is so
He was riding the
King
car.
Awesome. Why can't I still say King? This is so King. Oh, come
I
on.
mean-
I can't say. Oh,
I mean, you
For
got to
goodness
do it as
sake.
in the Good Place rules. It's forking shirt balls.
I can't say forking shirt. Oh, for goodness sake.
You just gotta
Right.
be very creative.
Drive up on those forking fools right there. Oh my. Why can't. Jesus. Crud. Guys, get the forking car. Oh my god.
Why do you keep saying fork?
I don't want to
hungry.
be saying fork. I want to be saying fork.
I think they're hungry.
Are you? But yes.
I-
Would you like a sweet?
Not forking hungry, you forking dragonborn forker. Okay, that's a bit. You know what? You get my point right now. You forking drive.
Yeah, apparently points on the end of a fork.
Grognar Swivel.
My God.
Grognar
Take us to the colourful places. Take us to the colourful places. I'm dangerously sober right now.
Ooh.
Let's forking go.
He's giant.
Okay? Let's forking go.
Giant's enormous.
Yeah, groovy. Jimmy will take you anything you want to go. Hey, groovy cat, get on in. We're going for
Okay.
a joyride.
So this is
Looks like
Jimmy.
he's on drugs.
So this is Jimmy.
Grognar
And
Swivels round.
he's my new bestie. And yeah, just fucking deal with it. Yeah? Excuse
No.
me.
Wasn't he in the warehouse with Tamara?
No.
Well, he was, and now he's not, and I sort of control him now, so let's just deal with it, yeah, and just acknowledge the
Right.
fact that I can control any of you at this point, so let's just drive
No.
and
mean
get as
deal
far
with it
away
like
from the fact that
stab,
the
stab?
warehouse is
Grognar looks at you and says
exploding right
no.
now.
Grognar turns
No.
around to you and says, "No, I'm not getting in with that guy. You see, he's with other guys, so why would I trust him? I'm out of here."
Why have you
This
gone
way.
You're
southern?
a cowboy now.
I'm controlling
partner.
him with my mind. And let's not forget the fact that my mind, while completely and utterly pickled in whiskey and vodka right now, is actually better than anyone's mind here.
As you discuss this, you hear a massive sound of thunder as off behind you, the warehouse ceiling is blown to smithereens, and a gargantuan elemental of electricity rises into the air.
I look back
Jimmy,
and sort of
Phoenix
point and
elevator.
say,
Go.
yeah, you if you want to go back, if you want to get off the
Ooh,
car,
groovy ears. That's
at
gonna
any point,
that's gonna
That's
call the
fine.
popo down in this place in no time. Lickety split. We ought to
yeah,
make it like
Jimmy-
a banana split and go.
yeah. Let's make like a tree and get the fork out of here. Oh my god!
Murdoch,
Just
you're
just
a
drive.
Murdoch, you're a planeswalker. What's happening from my accent? I have no idea.
It's pretty weird. Let me just
Is
say.
everyone getting into the car?
Hello.
And
Yeah, I thought we'd already got
Get
in the car.
in
and
the
we were
car.
driving.
Right,
Grognar
yeah,
is
I thought we were
rejecting it.
driving at this point.
Grognar straight up refuses.
Grognar, you can stay if you want,
I
No,
will-
but let's just be clear: you're going to be left behind at this point, and you're going to be
I
in a
ain't
different campaign.
Grognar starts looking for his own damn wheels.
No one's on our roof.
I
No.
could telekinesis a big crate for you if you wanted. If that's what you want, if that's what you really want me to spend my limited arcane energy on creating you a big wheel, I will. If you don't get in the forking car right forking now, because
Grognar's-
I'm away from my home plane.
Grognar, get
and I
in the
want to
fucking
be
car.
not here now.
No one hijack a car.
Grognar's already
Yes.
walked off before she
No one's
even
gonna
starts.
hijack a different car
spouting
and
his-
just go pick up Grognar.
Grognar does not trust that. Bard and
Grabnar, get in!
Cool.
Then I
Hey,
want
look
to
at-
command. Then I want to command these two to get in the car right now.
I'm in a car.
I'm going to command them.
They're,
I'm going to cast command
They're
using
go-
my bonus action.
they're going for a different car. They just don't
You
trust him.
attempt to, but as you attempt to do so, Lachlan pulls up in the car, blocking your line of sight of Grognar, who
Damn,
gets in and
Lachlan.
immediately pulls off ahead of you.
Damn player character
I got you, buddy.
rules. Just drive, Jimmy. Jimmy, drive. Lead the way. Lead the way.
thing.
Take us home.
Groovy ears, let's burn rubber.
Don't ever call me that again, but let's burn some rubber.
As Jimmy
Although
starts
Groovy-
driving the car behind Lachlan and Grognar.
I can make a song out of groovy ears. Jimmy, what's your gang nickname if you have a gang nickname?
Ragnar
Gang nickname, you say?
Yeah, what's your nickname, Jimmy? Jimmy the fist, Jimmy the loot, Jimmy the attractive cape, Jimmy the butterfly. What's your forking name? Jimmy the hammer fist? I don't know. Come on, Chris. Think of something.
Well,
Dance.
no, you gotta earn my nickname.
I command you to tell me.
All right, well, if you want to know, it's Jimmy Lifeender.
Okay,
Styling, I like it.
Lifeender, let's
Jimmy
end some
Fassbender.
lives. Let's go.
As
Bob, you were wanting to say something?
as I'm getting in the car with Lachlan, they got one of them other three in their car. I don't trust it one bit.
Yeah, same here. Why do you think I got a different one?
I
we're,
love that car.
we're ending that, guys, as soon as we stop anywhere.
Sounds like a plan.
But as you guys are driving through the streets of this medieval noir 1980s black and white town, you see people going about their lives. You see massive coffee shops and jazz signs lit up with black and white neon signs. The city appears to be plunged into an eternal nighttime or late evening. And as you're going down the streets, you can see devas dressed up as 1980s police walking their beats.
You say 1980s? Do you mean 1920s, Chris?
1920s.
1940s, 1920s ish. LA
1920s.
Noir.
We're
sort of
going
thing.
classic swing era.
Eh,
1920s.
yeah, that's between the 20s and the 40s. Okay, like between the two
What
world
the
wars.
difference? We'll say the
No.
30s.
So the 30s.
Yeah, I mean, this is on fantasy.
No, I was
setting, so-
genuinely wondering if it was a mistake or if it was like a
Shall we just agree 1931?
Yeah.
yeah. LA
1931,
Noir.
with a slightly more
LA Noir.
fantasy twist. With
Okay.
fancy buildings and people with magic.
They've got
'Cause-
maces
'cause-
instead of batons.
Yeah, because 1980s, like you would expect Black Star to jump off and be like, "Oh, David Bowie and Gary Newman are playing at that club. Let's go and dance for a
Fuck me.
while."
No,
Yeah, no.
it has to be copyright free.
Yeah, she would
So-
be lost to the vices of the
David,
city.
David Lowy and
David Lowy
David Bowie.
and Mary Booman.
But
Barry-
for now,
Barry
Jamie
Booman.
is driving behind and following Grognar and Lachlan, who are ahead of him, and will follow you wherever you want to pull up. You
Yep.
can. The city is generally quite well laid out, relatively well. It seems to have been planned. The streets are wide.
It's almost like it's
And-
blocks. The one thing America got right.
Yeah.
Mm.
And because the city is run along the length of this cliffside, there's really only two main directions with a little bit of up and down.
Mhm.
But you can go to either side. Lachlan has the perception to spot any highways leading off to the city up to the higher reaches, the cliffsides above, if you'd like. Or you can go down, or it's your choice. Or you can pull over in a clearing once you've left the city, or find a car park. Whatever the party likes to do.
I'd like to speak
Yeah.
to James, but I'd indicate up is the best option.
yeah, I think up is more likely where it went.
Yeah, let's go to the overlook. Looking over the entire city, Jimmy. Yeah, let's head in that direction and just decide what we're gonna do next. Yeah, let's be cool. Let's be cool for Cat. You know
Yeah,
what I
no
mean?
problem. I'm just following your friends ahead.
Let's follow the friends.
They want to go wherever they want to go. Jimmy will follow.
I'm going to cast message to the car in front and say, hey, so this is obviously the car behind. This is Blackstar, by the way. What's the forking plan? Also, why can't I say fork? I don't forking like this. I'm used to forking swearing, so yeah.
I
You
think
can
you're
reply
down
to this
25
message.
words there.
No,
Think
this
up
is
to
just
some-
the message cantrip.
You have 25 words, do you know? Message.
That's the sending. That's sending. The third
Yeah,
level
Yeah,
spell.
but
I'm just messaging you.
I think it's the same for message as well, though.
It's
Message has a limit as well.
Well, how about I'm chain messaging then?
It's
It's
a
basically multiple. Yeah, it's basically multiple text messages.
Yeah, you're not
About that.
driving, so I think it's probably fine.
Yeah. I chain mess. Yeah, I'm sat on the roof enjoying
Answer
this
their
sight
question. Are you
through the
still
city.
on the roof? Because that's going to start
Yeah.
drawing some attention.
Oh no, I no. You know what? I'll go back in through the sunroof and just chain message, whatever.
Go
But
to that.
the question to the car in front still stands: head for higher ground. What's the forking plan, etc.
Heading up to that place seems more likely it went that way, so good place to start.
Merida, if you're a planeswalker, you should know what plane we're on, or can hazard a guess at what plane we're on, shouldn't you?
I mean, since I can't swear, I imagine it's one of the godly planes, but I don't often go there. I mostly stick to Fantasia or Disparity or one of those forking planes because of the forking. Oh my god, I can't even. You know what? Yeah, I'm just gonna.
It's why I say feck, because it's not a natural swear word.
Feck. You know, you know what? Can I use that? Because feck is a. Oh, I can say it. That's kind of fun. You know what, Rusty? And she takes out her flask full of dwarven whiskey. I think I fecking like you. And sort of passes it to you.
Yep.
Which
Rusty
is
will take a twig.
illegal.
Why is it illegal?
Prohibition.
Yeah.
There might not be prohibition in this.
You're not
in
getting
this...
any. You square.
He's the one who would be drinking the most, if anything. He's a dwarf.
No, the bard is definitely drinking the most.
I don't know. The dwarf might be able to hold his own on that one.
So where are you from, Rusty? And looks to either feign interest or it seems to be genuinely interested. So where are you from?
Depending on if your
How did you
insight is high
get?
enough.
Yeah, how did you get mixed up with these forking losers?
Squares.
These
We work together.
squares.
We work together.
To do what?
We work together.
To do.
We're mercenaries.
Ah, see, mercenaries. I like that. I like that. I used to have a band.
We work for the company Killscore Mercenaries.
Never heard of it.
We're kind of plane travelers as well, but apparently not as much as you.
Nice. I used to go back with a band of my own, you know. They were, you know what? They were okay people, but too much danger. A bit too much danger to them, and they wanted normal lives.
Normal's
You know what I
boring.
mean? Well, they wanted normal. They wanted normal in comparison to me. They wanted the same plane. They wanted to save the world. You know what I mean, right? They wanted to save
Aye.
their world.
To be honest, as long as someone's paying me, I don't give a shit what I do.
What about your friends? If I were to give you a job offer, and this is still while we're in the back of the car being driven by Jimmy, Chris.
Unfortunately, there's a clause in our contracts that says we can't take outside jobs.
Shit. Shirt. Sorry, Chris. Shit.
Fine, this is just a role play. I don't care if you get it right. This is for your own enjoyment.
If you
No one swears, it just was a
well,
bleep
look,
noise.
so we've been on the trail of the Lord of the Hunt. Yeah?
Well, I mean, we've been on the trail of, well, the Lord of the Hunt and this solar thing.
Yeah, and the solar, of course. And once we beat him, uncorks her whiskey.
Mhm.
What's your plan?
Take the next job.
Take the next job. Would you be totally opposed? Finishes, sort of pours out the last of her whiskey into your cup. Would you be opposed
Really
to
enjoying these
working?
sound effects, aren't you, James?
I have an empty bottle here, and I'm milking it for all I'm worth.
Give me a headache.
I have an empty bottle here, and it's spectacular.
He's just going for the Foley jobs now.
Yeah, essentially, yeah. If we were to complete it, just say, for instance, we survive your rogue solar roll credits, and you defeat your Lord of the Hunt, and I gain my pawn chess piece, and all this, that, and the other. Would you convince your friends, your party, your allies to come work with me? I have plenty of jobs, and I have the gold to back it up. I have the notoriety.
I mean, you can hire us through the Kill Squad Mercenaries.
No.
doubt.
I don't like third party.
Unfortunately, we're so bound to our contracts.
Soul bound. Oh,
Aye.
that's problematic. Who do you?
Once you join the Kill Squad, you're so bound to it.
Shit. What if you die though? Theoretically, I'm not going to kill you.
I've already
Theoretically, what if you die? Is your soul still bound, or is it till death do we part? Like the whole marriage.
That should be regular bound, not so bound.
Yeah.
So
we've already died. We've died a
Uh,
few times before now, and they can bring us back.
Do you have any idea what they have in store for you? What they have planned once you finish this mission?
I think they give us
Do
the
you
next
reckon?
job.
Donuts.
We take a
A
bit
life of
of a
luxury,
breather,
or spend
and
it all in Vegas.
we have a
You're
bit of
getting
a
it,
breather.
Dave.
We can go
We're
on.
going to
Aye.
Disneyland.
How about this then?
We can go do our own thing, but if it's another job, we would need to put it through the Kill Score.
But you can go do your own thing. You
Aye,
said
like
free-form contractors, external contractors. You said, yeah.
No,
No?
I didn't say that. When I say go do our own thing, I mean like go gambling, go whoring, things like that. Go drinking, vacations kind of stuff, not
That's not so
work
good.
stuff.
What if stuff were to happen while you were on vacation? Could that then be a workaround?
No one's paying me. Why would I fight?
That is the question. Why would you fight? And she seems to mull in her own sort of, how could you fight? Why would you fight? Sort of thing. She sort of mulls. She sits back in her own sort of chair. She cradles a glass of wine in one hand and a little decanter of whiskey in the other, and just sort of sits and thinks, how could you fight? And then just
only way would be
mutters
to
occasionally stuff like contracts and maybe
the
Malum.
only way would be to be able to break the soul contracts with Kill Score.
Do you know
To be honest,
how?
Honestly, no. We don't actually know who runs it. We talk to the we talk to the council every now and then. Well, they're the ones that got us on this job, but they're not the highest people in the company.
What if you retired? Could that be a way, and then you become independent? No?
No one
Contractors?
retires.
No one retires? Well, what sort of pension plan do you have then?
I mean, that's not technically true. I have retired once before.
But you came back?
I got bored.
I like you, Nana Muffins.
But
Boredom.
Nana, you didn't really retire. You just had a very long leave of absence. You were still contracted.
You know, an old bard friend of mine once said, apathy is a tragedy and boredom is a crime. Don't know what happened to him. He was a pretty cool guy, but sort of lost track over the years. Over the centuries. The planes. I'll think on it. I may have use.
If you can find out who actually our souls are bound to, and you can figure out a way to break the
Our
bond.
souls. She grins.
Aye.
Our souls.
You found a way how to swear then.
Our souls. You know what? I'll take it. I'll take it. And she raises her glass towards you.
Aye.
To our souls.
Aye.
Aye.
Anyway, where are these boys driving to?
Indeed.
I think we're going in circles now.
Yeah, it seems like they're just waiting for us to finish this this conversation. Jimmy, what's going on up there?
Don't know, just following these groovy folks. Just bustling down the road.
Yo, Lorcan, what the fork is going on up there? You're just circling the forking hill right now. Park or get off the pot.
I think he interrupts the conversation of me and Lachlan discussing how we're gonna actually catch this demon off guard.
It's either that or we're both have finished that conversation, have agreed on it, and are then like singing some random thing out of tune.
Yeah. So you just get half the reply of us singing something that's came up on the radio.
They're fucking singing. They're singing a song. How
More
dare
importantly,
they sing a
I'm pretty
song
sure-
that's not mine?
And I'm glad I'm not in that car then.
Probably hear it.
Probably the first time you've ever seen a radio of this for the variety. It's so small and compact. There's no crystals pointing out of it.
I think the whole car is small and compact because me and Grognar are in it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's also funny. Yeah.
Cozy.
The doors are buckling on the side. It used to be a 4-seater, but we're having to sit in the back to reach the pedals.
So you see any place ahead where we can pull over and deal with this guy?
Get a bit further out of the city. There's probably somewhere, right?
Yeah, nice quiet place.
As you're driving towards the exits of the city, you can see that one of the things that catch your attention is that there's no poverty anywhere in the city. You've not come across any slums or anyone on the streets. Everyone appears to be in perfect health, bustling around in perfect shape, perfectly dressed. It's almost like you've walked into some sort of theatrical performance of a city rather than an actual city.
Everyone's looking rather dapper, you see.
Everyone's walking around with like a spring in their step and a whistle on their lips.
God,
They must be charmed.
It's the
I've
place
seen.
from Saints Row.
Actually, Chris, do they look charmed? Being a master of charm myself, do they look like they're charmed?
Would be an
to
insight check
believe?
with advantage.
Interesting. Just to see if they are genuinely charmed to believe that they are better off than they are, I guess.
Found it.
Insight with advantage, +4. Oh, 19. Not terrible for Black
19?
Star. Yeah.
You don't sense a trace of magic in this place. Or at least on the people, anyway. There's a general, like, radiant magic of just it being a celestial plane, but there's no illusion magic or enchantment magic on these people.
While we're going about, do I gain any sort of insight being a planeswalker background? what plane this is?
That one would be either a history or religion check, your choice.
History I've got plus 11 to, so I'll go for history.
Since you've no doubt done a bit of studying on the various planes.
Giggity dirty 20.
From your best estimates, this seems to fit descriptions of Nirvana, the plane of life.
Plane of life? And it's black and white?
This segment of it is, remember, the cities above, below, and the golden fields were all in color. Only this segment of the mountain appears to be in black and white.
I'll let everyone else know that we're in the plane of life through the message cantrip. Nirvana.
Okay.
What was it? You got a 20?
Dirty 20, yeah.
It would get you enough to know a bit more information. I don't know if you have the exact like geographical breakdown, but you'd at least know the flavors.
Yeah,
So you know that the Nirvana, the play of life, just like Nowari is known for collecting and archiving information in its factual sense. Nirvana is built and designed to record and essentially maintain the stages of society and life throughout the cosmos.
Oh.
So Nirvana is built up predominantly in a mountain, is very much based on Olympus, and the golden fields below, but it is tiered in terms of level of civilization, starting from the lowest civilization, the farming communities, villages, all the way up to more advanced medieval towns, all the way to more industrialized cities and Renaissance cities, even all the way up to the more advanced nations in Alterra. It is here to, there is a place for every civilization on the mountain in the various rings of technology level.
That's beautiful. Yeah, I let everyone else know.
Yeah,
You guys
almost.
Where we
in the
are.
industrial or post-industrial noir area of the plane.
Almost.
So y'all said, oh God, I've never said y'all before. Oh my God, I hope
Spending
I
too
never
much
say it
time around
again.
me.
Oh dear God. So y'all said you were tracking a rogue solar. That's like an angel, right? Do you reckon they'll be in the upper city? And I look towards the upper city. Do you reckon they'll be up
You
there?
definitely know what a
Or
solar is.
well,
I imagine so.
I've
yes.
never
Divine
met a
energy.
solar. I've met a demon lord. I've met countless devils. I've met
You have
solar.
actually met
Hulking-
a solar.
I've met a solar. I forget. I was probably drunk at the time.
They are one of the judges that you showed up with randomly in Sigil for.
That is correct. My first ever sigil session. For you
Yeah,
folks
the
at
council,
home.
one of which is one of the only other rogue solars in existence.
Yeah,
Yep. For you folks at home, that was the Black Star's first ever session in sigil way back 2 whole years ago.
And you were
Way
being
back.
judged.
No, I wasn't. I was appealing for my friends because they had stolen something from a sigil market. But sigil is now my domain on Tuesday nights. Anyway.
It'll probably be higher up the mountain. More
Yeah.
technology means more energy, and the thing eats energy.
It eats energy. That can't be good. Wait. Could the black and white... Wait, is the black and white a natural phenomenon of this world, or is it the fact that energy is being drained? Do we know that?
Oh, groovy baby, it's just a natural phenomenon. The plane has the most strict laws out of any of the planes.
The most strict laws? Oh, fucking heck. God!
You so much
damn
as
it!
step on the grass when you're not supposed to. You'll have a quadrant of angels down in your ass. That's why we're trying to avoid the popo back in town by not making too much ruckus.
You know,
Well,
I
then
may
you use
keep
the
you
machine
around,
guns.
Jimmy.
Well,
I
yeah,
may
what if you
keep
have
you
that
around.
tailing it out of there before the popo arrive?
What sort of... Say, Jimmy, while we're just driving up to the... You know, where the solar is, and Chris, I'm going to command the Jimmy to head in the direction of where the solar is and where he reckons they might be. So, Jimmy sort of leans to one side. Jimmy, what do you reckon Tamara Lilith's weaknesses are? And also, where would they like to go on a first date? Question mark.
Oh, if only I knew that. As for directing me
you're
towards
useless,
Solar.
Jimmy. You're useless.
Well, that's the whole reason I'm hitching a ride with you folks. I assumed you'd lead me to the Solar.
Oh,
Can I do an
Why does-
insight check to see if Jimmy's actually commanded?
why
Go
does
for it.
Tamara Lilith want to find the Solar?
Right.
It's not awful.
What is it? I'm
16.
busy fleshing out some things in the background.
20, actually.
I love this
Yeah, right.
episode. It's so fun. I love it.
I like
Milk
the
says
guy.
to Black.
That's just a classic Alterra session.
Milk says to Black Star, is like, Lockin's already got that broad's number.
20. You're pretty sure
Broad?
they aren't charmed in like the slightest.
Wait,
Mhm.
sorry, they
Okay.
aren't charmed in the slightest?
They aren't charmed in the slightest.
High level bard, they're immune to charms.
No one's immune to charm except for me!
And
And I have
elves.
an anti-charm ring. I have an actual magic item that is a legendary ring that stops me from being charmed.
And
Aren't
they're
elves just
double-
immune to charms.
And this is Blackstar talking, by the way. Like, I'm fully aware Chris has definitely made things that cannot be charmed just for me. Yeah, for sure.
Never.
Jimmy, I don't suppose you want to join another adventuring group, or are you going to do the classic bard thing of a bit of stab in the back?
Easy now. I'm a bard.
No!
I know.
Oh, Jimmy Alter's just here for the fun, yo. You don't need to worry about Jimmy. As long as you guys prove useful, I'll let you live.
That's all any of us are here for, Jimmy. To be fun and prove useful.
Would you like a sweetie, Jimmy?
I want a
Alright,
sweet.
sure, go for it. Why not?
Do you have any oh shit, what do you
It's
call them?
C4.
Werther's Originals? Do you have any Werther's Originals? Ty used to make Werther's Originals back at the pub.
I have the salted caramel version.
Gimme! Give me the salted caramel versions of Werther's Originals.
Flick one. Jimmy, what would you like?
She falls on it. Like
Oh,
a
it
zombie
doesn't
on a
matter,
rotting corpse.
I'm immune to poison and disease. Just give me whatever you've got.
It's not going to be poisoned. There's no point in poisoning you. You're driving. Who poisons
Kill 'em
the
all.
driver?
There's
Fair
two other
point,
people
fair
in the
point,
car
but
that can drive.
It's a
Hey.
mint humbug.
Jimmy's seen a little bit of everything in his travels. I wouldn't put it past you.
You did just see one of
You're
us
too
smash
kind.
through a wall as the opening gambit in a fight.
But it looks like your friends here are pulling up on this hill.
So wait. Sorry,
To a river
Jimmy.
with some convenient placed cinder blocks and rope.
Am I not charming you right now, Jimmy? Sorry, I'm very drunk right now due to this whiskey.
No, I came here of my own volition.
Right. You just like fun, I guess.
Aye, that's true.
I've used
And like
this
I
hill.
said, I assumed you guys would lead me to the Solar. So far, you're doing
Well-
a terrible job at it.
Hey, these guys, I just fucking found them. You know?
I've used
Oh.
this hill before, by the way.
I just find a generic hill for you guys to pull up on if you want to try and kill Jimmy.
Oh, poor Jimmy. I don't want to
For
kill
you guys.
Jimmy. I don't want to kill
Demon!
Jimmy. I don't want to kill Jimmy. He
I
seems
do.
like a cool guy.
You don't
Oh, looks like
know.
your friends here are pulling up on up at the top of this hill for some reason.
Wait, what does that sign say? Hollywood.
Holywood. Holywood. Have you
Hollywood.
read Terry Pratchett?
Oh my god, Hollywood would be great, yeah.
That'd be Hollywood.
Hollywood.
The
Why don't we just pull up behind
Hollywood.
them and we can park. Yes, you guys pull up on this very lovely hill here. You got plenty of space. It's out on towards the kind of in the middle of the ledge of the God, words. On the ledge of the mountain, you can overlook a couple, maybe half a mile away. You can see the edge as it drops off into the vast cliffside that drops down to lower levels. And yeah, go ahead and place your minis on the map here, and you guys can work out what you would like to do. If you'd like to try and incapacitate Jimmy, try to kill Jimmy,
Tiny again.
questions.
Just look at the flowers, Jimmy. Just look at the flowers.
As if you are trying to plan Jimmy, I need to finish Jimmy's stat block off because he's the one I did the least amount of work on.
Yep.
For good reason. It says, Noir Woodland.
Well, I'll introduce the demonoids one at a time. Let's introduce Sasha this session, and in a future episode we can introduce Jimmy. Nope.
See, you keep saying Sasha, and I keep hearing Treepine, which is a person from Black Star's past, and I'm like,
really
Sasha
think of
Treepine.
I'm considerably nervous because I immediately think of the awesome Sasha from Misfit Demon Lord Academy. You know, what you do is like the Destroyer, essentially.
Yeah, that is perhaps who Chris based Sasha Treepine on, because she very much. So for you at home,
Demon Academy.
Misfit Demon Lord Academy. I'll send a picture.
Yeah, for you at
I don't know
home,
if I've seen that.
Chris first
Very fun
introduced
one.
Sasha
This one.
Treepine back in our Halloween episode, about 3 years ago. We were on the trail of an actual cannibal Shia LaBeouf, and Sasha Treepine was
I don't think I've seen this show.
I'll recommend it. It's got amazing moments.
emboldened to one of the player characters, Ty Warren, and she helped us destroy the actual cannibal Shia LaBeouf.
I actually really need the bathroom, by the way.
Yeah, and then
Yeah, let's
Black
also
Star
take a
banished her.
5-second.
Yeah,
or
let's take a 5-second break
1-minute
while I
break here.
explain
Yeah,
the homebrew.
Well, James explains that. I'm gonna get some water
Yeah.
and also finish up Jimmy's stat
Hooray! I get my chance
block. Be
to
back in
shine.
5 minutes.
I don't have Tuesday afternoons. Oh. Yeah. So essentially, Sasha Treepine is a local hero in the place that Black Star is from. For you people at home, she helped us destroy an actual cannibal Shia LaBeouf. She is a druid of some renown, and eventually became. Oh God, was she a? I think she became a. What do you call it? An apprentice to one of the people who run Aqaba, the city of heroes, as it were, which Blackstar is not from, but makes her home in.
She resides there.
Her pub is there. The Blackstar Inn. Unsurprisingly, she's named it after herself. Because she's a bard, and she names everything after herself, even her spells. But yes, Sasha Treepine, Blackstar. There was a couple of years after they first met her. There was what do you call it?
I don't know. I haven't been listening.
Erotic adventure?
No, there was a bunch of people. A tournament. That's what it's called. A tournament of heroes. A tournament of heroes in which Blackstar and Ty Warren, whom Sasha Treepine idolized, and a bunch of others besides, entered into. Now, in the semi-finals, Blackstar and Sasha Treepine were drawn against each other, and Blackstar banished her to the Feywild, or rather, in this world, it would have been the Verdant Glades of Fantasia. So in the semi-finals, Sasha Treepine was banished to the Verdant Glades of Fantasia, plane-shifted, rather. Blackstar afterwards went to find Sasha Treepine because, she was a kid. She was about 15, 16 at the time, and she idolized Ty Warren, who was one of Blackstar's traveling companions, and another player character played by Stephen, and who previously played Randall Oathscribble in the headquarters of the Mad Capitalist adventurer. adventures, rather. Anyway, Blackstar went to find them. It's all covered in the book, The Ballad of Meredith Blackstar. But anyway, Sasha Treepine previously was a druid, and yeah, that's
Guess you have the name.
pretty much it. Yeah. She was here.
By the way.
Mm-hmm. No, and you go.
No, mine was off topic, so.
No, and you go. I've pretty much finished. She was here. She is now there. Blackstar went to find her. She has come back. Etc. has happened. This is at some point in the Blackstar saga. It is a book. I've written the first couple of chapters. Yeah. No, look out for it. It's part of Alterra Press, the future future publishing house of the Alterra Adventures. Chris is already right. Go read, go download, buy, read, etc. Chris's book. In fact, I highly recommend it. It's actually pretty good. I've read it and it's real good. Wolfie, you'll read it and review it.
Title of the book at all?
I don't recall it at this point. I know there are giants involved in it, and one of the characters is a tiefling. Beyond that, I genuinely can't remember at this point.
I really enjoyed it enough to remember all those.
Dude, I read it
amazing
so long
detail.
ago. I read it so long ago. I read it so long ago.
You haven't finished reading it because I haven't finished writing it yet.
Well, finish fucking writing it. Finish writing it, and then I'll finish reading it, and then I'll recommend it on the stream. How about that?
I mean, called
Write
out.
it.
Called out in the middle of the stream. Shocking.
Come on.
Middle of the stream. I still need to write part 4 and 5 of the book. I'm only 3/5 of the way through.
Essentially, you read the book. There is a tiefling. There is a half dark elf, or a full
They walk
dark
into
elf.
a bar.
Yeah,
And an Azamar.
and they go and an
They go
Azamar,
to a
and
bar.
they go out and they find the I want to say High Garden, not copyrighted by Game of Thrones, High Garden, which is the
Oh yeah, it's High Garden Game of Thrones, isn't it?
yeah, there is
Oh,
High Garden,
man.
which is you know what? I did warn you about that, Chris. They go out and find High
What
Garden
kind of
and I don't know about that. They go out and find High Garden and Undergarden, which is the underworld of the Dark Elves, to the High Elves and whatnot, the Wood Elves of the world. And they go out and find, was it Professor Cerberus? Dr. Cerberus? And that's sort of, yeah. But essentially, it's good fun. Go read the fucking book.
Alright.
Go read the book. Read the book, enjoy the book, absorb the book, and come back and listen to this, and it'll make more sense. How about that, Chris? How about that? Yeah. You know what?
I was just going to recommend Misfit and Demon King Academy. That was my bit.
Also that, and
It's
read
really
the
good.
ballad. Read also the Ballad of Merida Blackstar, available August
Yes.
2022. August 2022, the Ballad of Merida Blackstar at all good bookstores. Yeah, that's right. I'm putting a definitive, final publishing date on it, Chris. There you go.
Alright. Nah. Misfit and Demon King Academy is good though.
I've seen it.
Premise. Yeah, premise. The Demon King, has been at war for years with the humans. Gets bored, decides he doesn't want to be at war, so allows himself to makes an agreement with the hero to die, and then reincarnates 2,000 years in the future when there's not a battle essentially anymore, and just kind of lives, and it's hilarious. Is one of the funniest. Has some of the funniest moments ever.
Yes, including him getting born and then immediately speaking and telling them he's named this now.
It's like, your name will be, and he goes, Anos Voldigode.
Oh, why didn't we think of that, Chris?
And then turns into his adult form in
Why
about
didn't
a minute.
Why didn't we think of Pride saying, "Oh, don't kill me, I'll go away for 1,000 years"?
No, he did. He made an agreement that's yeah, I'm going to reincarnate in 2,000 years. He just said. And everyone's a lot weaker 2,000 years in the future because it's not
And
genocidal war going on.
pronouncing the name wrong.
Oh yeah, that's the whole thing in the actual plot. Let's not give away plot. But I want to point out, in one episode, he literally picks up a castle in one hand, throws it up in the air, spins it on his finger, and just hurls it.
Mhm.
A castle.
What was the name of that thing again?
Misfit of Demon King Academy is the
I
English
shall
title.
read it and steal all the fun elements from my book.
See if I can find
The
the
Ballad of Merida Blackstar, available August 2022. 2023. Possibly.
You might want to
2024.
watch if you do that, because you might get hit for copyright.
I'm not going to steal it. I'm just going to take the fun elements I enjoy.
Although,
Banksy once said, all art is theft. But you know what? Picasso once said that before him. So, there you go.
Are we ready?
1 second.
There we go.
And did you get my message?
Much obliged, Wolfie.
There's the GIF in Kill Skull Mercenaries. That's part of the anime.
That's outstanding. I love it. Chris is going to throw a castle at us in the future, just so you know. Now we've seen that.
I am fine with this. This is why I watch anime, to give people ideas and to have them myself.
I'm sure Grogner might try at some point.
Hey,
He's tried to throw everything else.
between the four of us with high strength, we could probably throw a castle.
Mm-hmm.
Me and Milik just rage to get advantage.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
have
sure, you
persistent
start with like a
rage.
small hut. Start with a hut and start moving up.
Bring Arcturus for sure, because Blackstar ain't got nothing. She's got 11 strength. She's more about she's all about tits and teeth.
My
That's
modifier is
dexterity
almost higher
and
than your
charisma.
score.
She's all about that. Tits and teeth, darling. Tits and teeth.
My modifier for strength is almost higher than your score.
Anyway.
How are you still going with the stat sheet? Because we can still vamp. I'm fine to vamp for a bit more.
Yeah, I'm just finishing up one or two last things.
Sure.
Wolfie, can you put the actual name of it in the chat so I can actually look for it?
Oh, sure.
Mercy.
I think it might be on Crunchyroll.
Find the Japanese name as well. It's almost certainly. I watch it on a particular anime site.
The Misfit of Demon King Academy.
Mm-hmm.
And not known better, I would have said Chris had already seen it. Quite frankly.
I don't think I have. At least not that I recall.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Has anyone seen Samurai Flamenco? Wolfie, I think you might have seen it.
Samurai Flamenco. Doesn't ring a
Samurai
bell.
Flamenco. Chris and I used to watch it together.
I found the full title if you like, because if you want to have the manga, I think this is the full English title of the manga.
The history of the Misfit of Demon King Academy history struggles Demon King reincarnates because the skill of his descendants. Oh my god, I
That's
love
Japanese
manga.
Samurai Flamenco sounds familiar to me as well.
Samurai
Also, a
Flamenco,
second-
I did enjoy it. Chris and I used to watch it every Saturday.
also
It was
apparently
great.
a second
Back before the
season's coming out.
pandemic. Remember? Do you remember? Before the pandemic? Ah,
Before the
glorious.
Yeah.
In the before times.
Those
Ah,
before
amazing.
times.
In the before four.
In the before times, when there were no Noire demons to slay.
I
And
think
we
maybe
didn't
just
take
turned-
people up to the top of the hill just to kill them.
I mean, the music just went really epic during that
Yeah.
really reminiscent.
Yeah,
episode.
yeah, I know. It's for a good reason. We're about to kill a guy
Eh,
for the sole fact of he just drove us here. We're about to kill him.
No,
Yeah.
there's other reasons for that.
Well, Blackstar doesn't understand. She doesn't know demonoids. She is so Yeah, Blackstar's not met a demonoid, unless Romo's a demonoid. So, Romo? Romo?
No, Romo wasn't. Romo's just a warlock.
Exactly. Romo's
He's
Just
my
so-
underdog.
he's fucking Romo.
That's
Yeah,
about
Like,
underdog
she has named
villain.
a song after him. Fucking Romo, fuck the bastard.
You should be
but,
on
yeah.
board.
She's all about killing people, but this is a guy she has charmed and dominated, as far as she's
Well,
aware.
Failed to
Well, she's
charm and
definitely not.
dominate.
Yeah,
Well,
He literally just went. He literally just stated, "Yeah, of course, I came in on my own volition."
Well, still, he seems a cool guy. So to kill a cool guy is tantamount to killing her, because she's a cool guy. You know? So she's not going to be a part of it. She's going to turn away while the rain washes down upon you. In that sort of epic sense. You know what I mean?
Silence, then.
Yeah.
Alright, everything on the map.
Yeah,
With the
exactly.
resized Millig here, tiny little ant Millig.
and
She
yeah,
walks
no.
away
I was
while
at
in the background she
250%.
hears...
I am still tiny.
Yeah, she's gonna walk away while in the background she hears, "Oh God, no! Please don't slaughter me,"
whoa.
etc., etc.
There's
We're
nothing
the
happened
underdogs in
yet.
this fight.
Nothing's
you know.
happened yet, so you can't
She's
just
drunk.
wander off and go, "Oh no," because as far as you know, we've just got stopped here.
Yeah, well, Blackstar is always
I
drunk,
hope
so
happens.
she's always in it for the fun.
But yes, I'm good to go. If we want to get back into this,
Did
I've
you,
gotten the first iteration of Jimmy stat block.
did you
I can
get my
revamp
message?
it.
Message
Oh,
as
no.
well,
Who are you messaging?
GM, because I was doing something in the car.
Whoa.
What are you doing in the car?
Explain
I
what you're
mean,
doing to the
this
car.
is
That's
You
super
were
super
there
looking.
with him.
Bob, send
I'm
me the
doing something
message
in
as
the
well, because
car.
I'm in the car with you.
What use?
I'm
What
using.
use isn't grammar?
I was using my bowl of water, summon water elemental in the car,
Okay.
but
I'll
the
be
water
dispelling.
elemental's gonna stay essentially inside the car, hidden, considering it can basically keep itself within a certain dimension. Well, it can go through the. It could be an exhaust for all we care.
Here, I don't have a water elemental at hand, but have a water sprite.
Yeah, he's basically.
Oh
my God, it's so
cute.
It's
This is what you're missing out on, James, by the way, for Savara. It's all elemental sprites.
Looks
You
like
want to know.
Celebi.
Hey, I have Purse. Purse exists in that world.
Can I have a
You
look at
could
the other
let-
ones too?
You could enter them in, Chris. You could enter Purse in at any point of the Savara Plains.
Oh
Any
yeah,
want
point.
one.
we
Just so
can.
you're aware.
But I've worked it with Steven because you're only available for 2 out of 4 weeks, so we just have you on rotation.
I am available. I am available the 3rd week. So let's just see. Anyway, let's move on.
So yeah, there's the other elementals. It's because I don't want you coming in and out of like a campaign, so I'd rather just you have like constant to one campaign rather than you
Grumble,
missing
grumble,
sessions of
dice
one
rolls.
and then the other.
Grumble,
Yes, so
grumble.
you guys all pull up to a stop. Jimmy's in the front feet. Technically, let's go back from all you guys being in the car,
No!
and you guys can decide what you want to do here.
I'm setting the
Who's in whose car? Was Millie just sitting in the back quietly?
Yeah, let's. shall we say who's in what car? So I'm.
I need a Rusty. Where's the Rusty?
Yeah, so we got Jimmy and me, and I think Nana and I want to say
Millie.
Millig were in my car, and then the front-facing car was Lolkin, and Grognar. Is that right?
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
Leopard Print Colin.
everyone's
Oh, yeah, we
in
should be the other
Jimmy's
ones.
car. Yeah, everyone's in Jimmy's car apart from Loken and Grognar.
I know
Who
all
has
elemental.
who has the
And a
Killbot?
Wolfsbane.
Oh,
we
Kill
didn't bring
Bot's not
him
with
on
us.
this quest.
Okay,
It doesn't
okay.
come with us.
on this quest. Considering
It needed
Just-
repaired after
That's
its last adventure.
okay. As just good to know. Good to know. Thank you. So it's
Yeah,
myself
only bot
and
The only
Jimmy.
bot that we've got with us is Spark.
Okay, myself, Jimmy, Spark,
Oh my god!
Millig, and
Whatever happened to Dave? We left Dave in the
Oh,
warehouse.
what?
no!
Dave?
We
Oh,
left
friend.
Dave in the warehouse.
I don't remember doing.
No, wait,
Dave?
no, he was in Grognar's
You'll be
backpack.
arrested
The-
now.
the-
He was in Grognar's backpack.
Dave was
Yeah,
Well, that's
stuck-
fine.
the,
He's probably still in Groggar's backpack.
He's
mate.
in the car with us.
Dave was
You
We've
were
just
stuck-
been
love-
hearing. We
last
flashback
week
to
you were
numerous
in
scenes.
love with Dave.
Dave.
What? Who is?
You.
You really
Me?
like me. Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah,
You were
Yeah.
in love with
he
Dave
was
last week.
Kevin.
Kevin,
but
the
we called
robot.
him Dave.
Dave's
Who
been
played Dave before?
Dave's with leopard print thong having a conversation in the back.
We're having a cup of tea.
Yeah, you guys said we flash back to like all the times where Kevin's just been out of shot. Dave's been out of shot following all of you, making remarks that none of you've been paying attention to. And he's just sitting in Grognar's bag. This is a
Grognar's not
fun adventure.
I'll
Yeah,
always
fun
remember
adventure.
you, Dave.
Oh.
I'll always
Oh.
remember you.
Oh, you tagged along with leopard. I see. oh, wait,
Hey,
no.
hey, Dave.
It's okay. I enjoy the backpack. It's fun.
Comfortable, isn't it?
Do you? Is it a handy haversack that you've got?
Just a,
Big bag.
It's
It's
a-
a very big bag.
it's just a normal big bag.
It's a giant backpack.
I haven't went and done any fancy bags or anything like that.
It's as close to a haversack as it can be without being actually magical.
Yeah.
It's okay. Dave is happy to sit here until you need assistance from Dave. Dave can answer any questions in the Celestial Archives.
Oh,
Do you have a
Jesus.
sat nav?
I have a map of each of the divine planes, if that's what you're asking.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
That would be incredible. Yes.
I can
Why
describe
is
it to you
only
at
me
some
and
point,
Lorcan who wants
the
to
gods
get
did
on
not-
the road?
The gods
With
did not
this
decide
mission.
to put a GUI in place, so it's all just in ones and zeros.
That's
Fair enough.
fine. I can read ones and zeros.
You can't hear any of this conversation.
Yeah,
he's
we're
in
in
the
the
car.
car. Not
Shit! I'm in constant message. What's
yes.
going on? What's going on? What's going
Ragnar
on in
and
the front of the
Lachlan
car?
drive up a hill that's quite secluded. It's, there's a couple forests around. It's on the outer edge of the city. There's nobody around here to get hurt.
Dave, we need to deal with something. Stay in the car with leopard. And I summoned the water elemental whilst we're in the car.
Okay, friend.
And
Willow, friend.
Yeah.
command it to hide itself within the cars and
Upholstery.
in car's interior so it can get out quick to. I'm essentially trying to get prepared so it'll trap Jimmy.
It'll engulf him if he tries to jump driveway in our car, essentially.
Yeah.
Hey, groovy fellows. It looks like the car ahead of us is pulled up. Here, let me just pull up right behind him.
You
Do
go,
think they found the
Jimmy.
way up?
We love you.
Get out.
What were you saying?
Get out the car.
Walk up to the top bit.
I'm just gonna be just outside the car. Indicating a pull over.
All right, you do so.
uh,
What would the party like to do? You've all pulled up on the edge of this hill.
So what's the plan?
I assume each cliff face here is how many squares it takes up on the map.
Yep.
No one's gonna make a show of looking around. He's actually gonna look around as well, but he's gonna be very clearly looking around in the area.
You do so. Very lovely area. Everything appears to be pristine, filled with life. There's no sense of decay. There's no waste. It's very apparent that you are in a celestial plane of life.
friends.
Celestial land. It's written in big white letters. Mel.
That's this is Hollywood.
Yeah, it's Hollywood.
Hollywood land. Yep. Got it.
Friends, I think we need to get out and find a trail.
Jimmy. My friend.
Yeah, groovy ears.
Yeah, I said don't ever call me that again, but yeah.
Like I
That's
said,
your.
little Jimmy's a rascal.
Oh, you little forking
We getting
rascal.
out here now? As he opens the door and gets out.
No. Just stick around in the car in case we need to make a clean getaway, my man. You get me?
Oh, I get you,
Dude.
groovy ears. He continues getting out of the car.
I don't like being called that.
I kinda
But
like
Jimmy's a
this
free
guy.
spirit.
Kinda like
Fucking
this guy.
Romo called me groovy ears once, and I sort of torched him for it. Lorcan, Stop this guy calling me groovy is? Yeah? Question mark? Anyway, Jimmy, if you see, like, what direction the, the Rogue Solar TM is, you just let me know, yeah? Because
Oh, absolutely. And you do the
She-
same for old Jimmy.
She leans in. Yeah, because you and me, Jimmy, we've got each other, right? We're bards. We're lovers of music, right? We're lovers of the arts.
Can I take the opportunity
You got
as
me?
he's saying that to have the water elemental swarm out and engulf Jimmy?
And no one's drawing his sword during this is happening.
You could have so. I'll give the War Elemental one chance to try and consume
No,
Jimmy
not
before we start the
Jimmy!
initiative.
No!
Very
Jimmy, no!
Can you move it's got 30 feet of movement, so it's got enough
I
to
think you can get there.
get there.
No!
Oh, there you go. Everyone can control the War Elemental.
You into my protection, no.
So it just surges out from some the exhaust pipe and just surges up and uses
That's using golf, isn't it? Doesn't it have engulf?
yeah
I think it does have engulf, yeah.
whelm, which basically
That's probably it.
you have to make a DC 15 saving throw or be
What kind?
strength saving throw.
Yeah.
On a fail, you take like all that
Strength. Oof.
Alrighty then.
It's not particularly high DC.
Strength is quite high for a
Alright,
bard.
33.
And
Jesus! A plus 20?
damn.
To strength saving throws for a bard? What is this character you create, Chris?
The demon knight.
The Jimmy Bal, the Life Bender. But
I hope you're all happy that I'm going to be killing Jimmy now. My best friend in the
the
entire
elemental attempts to
campaign.
whelm Jimmy, but Jimmy, through sheer force of a punch in the air, throws the water elemental back as he
You can do
starts
it,
to
Jimmy!
rise into the air. His eyes taking on his visage and eyes taking on a deaf goth appearance. As black makeup starts to materialize across his face, his cheery outfit turns from red to a dark ash gray.
Yep, this is what I like to see.
As I need everyone to roll me initiative.
Grogner's already rolled. Grogner was preparing for this as soon as he stepped out the car.
God damn it, none!
Don't you want to be after people anyway?
I do, but
Yeah,
I'd like to
Plus
actually...
he gets a bit. Alright, 25.
Jesus Christ.
Have we got everyone on the initiative yet?
Rockstar.
You don't actually... I actually remember to roll on the initiative.
Come on, plus 14. Here we go. Come on, above 20. There we go.
Ooh,
Fucking
damn!
32. Come on.
Nice.
There we go. Gonna save Jimmy. That's how we do.
Gonna save Jimmy?
Some bardic inspiration.
Hey, as far as I know, Jimmy's a good guy, and you all, I'm gonna destroy. So.
We're killing Black Star too? Then, guys?
I mean, nah. I mean, you're not gonna kill Brackstar.
Possibly a
He's just
tame.
gonna cast Plane Shift.
That's what happened to the other one as well. So.
Alright. As Jimmy is starting to rise up into the air, his vision is changing. Black Star, you get to act a few milliseconds in relativity compared to Jimmy, but it's enough to put you like
No,
8 above initiative.
it's a full second, man.
That's alright, fair. It's a full
32.
second.
Come on.
Full second
Let me
faster than Jimmy is.
see.
I mean, he is rising up into the air, transforming. To be fair.
I genuinely wasn't. Okay, so I see Jimmy transforming into his demonoid form, right?
No, he is just changing appearance. turning from a cheery bard into a goth bard.
A goth
Physically,
bard.
he is staying the chain. It's just his clothes that are changing and his like atmosphere.
His clothes are changing.
Yes, he has glamour armor.
He's glamour armor. I mean, I have glamour armor as well, and I don't know. So, oh god, this is
I mean,
such a
you
pain.
can like defend yourself and hold out to see how the battle turns for the first round or two if you want. That's more than acceptable.
Am I the only person thinking like the what's it called? The Led Zeppelin song. I can't remember the name of it. Shit. From Thor Ragnarok.
Immigrant song.
Immigrant song. That was it. I was like, I know the name. Why am I not? The Immigrant song is just playing as he's rising into the air.
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna just whip out from my instrument. I'm gonna whip it around into my front and just ding it ding to destroy with a sweet kiss. And you see me strumming the instrument with a snake's tongue, as I chow down on a bit of honeycomb, and I say, "Why don't we all just calm the folk down?" And I cast mass suggestion to every single person. Creatures that can't be charmed are immune to the effect, Chris. Don't know if Jimmy's immune to the effect, but yeah. So the suggestion must be worded in such a manner as to make the course of action sound reasonable, which I say, why don't we all just calm the folk down? No one wants to hurt anyone. Right, Jimmy? Right, Grognar? So everyone needs to make a wisdom saving throw unless you can't be charmed. DC 22. 20. Hold on.
He's advantage on this.
I have advantage for magic resistance.
Oh my god, you just don't want to fucking make that.
Spells. 22. Yeah, miss my DC. Because I have +3. So Nana Muffins is fine. Lorcan, nah. Yeah, everyone except for Nana Muffins is charmed by me.
Wait,
And
Indomitable.
Grognar got a 6.
yeah, so he fails.
And I'm using
Quite
Indomitable.
aptly.
Indomitable.
Plus, well, you need to roll a 19 or a 20, my
Come
dude.
on, nat 20, Grognar.
Come on, man. Let's go.
Hey.
Yeah, nah. Blackstar is known as Blackstar the Deceiver from where she's from, and yeah, her snake oil duration 24 hours. Yeah, so creatures that can't be charmed are immune to the effect. The suggestion must be worded in such a manner as to make the course of action sound reasonable. The creature to stab itself, throw itself in onto a spear, immolate itself, etc. Negates the effect of the spell. Wisdom save. On a failed save, you pursue the course of action you described to the best of your ability. The course of action can continue for the entire duration, which is 24 hours. Which I say is, why don't we just calm the fork down? Everyone, feel free to roleplay that to the best of your abilities. So everyone except for Nana Muffins fails.
The annoying part is I know what that means for Norn. It's a real pain in the ass.
Yeah, so
It just
everyone
means he's not
calm.
gonna rage. He's still gonna stab the
Yep.
fucker.
Everyone calm down. Everyone is susceptible to the charm, unless you're immune to charm, which I don't know, Jimmy the Demonoid might be. And I think some barbarians,
Berserker is
Berserker
raging.
barbarians, and battle ragers are immune to charm if they rage. As far as I'm aware, I can't quite
Yeah.
remember.
Berserkers can bypass charm and frighten by raging at the start of the turn.
Yeah, off the top of my head. But everyone else, you are charmed by me and my amazing black and white eyes at this point. And everyone believes they should calm down, except for Nana Muffins and anyone who can Berserker Rage. And bonus action, I can't really think of anything. Disengage and fly away, maybe?
Yeah, fair.
That's my turn. Yeah, bonus
I
action,
think you're
disengage and fly up
Technically
into the air and say,
engaged in anything.
yeah, well, you know,
Just leave.
I'm a rogue. I just sort of fly up into the air and look fucking tacular. You know how I do, Chris.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
Cool. All right, then it moves on to Jimmy Bell's turn, and Jimmy Bell's course of action was particularly calm. He's actually going defensive here, so he's gonna without harming people. So he's gonna continue going defensive because it doesn't contradict the suggestion. If he is by chance charmed, so he is going to use his action to enter into a state of vengeance as his appearance materializes to this black avenging angel as black feathered wings sprout from his back, and he emanates an aura of fear within a 30-foot radius, which I'm pretty sure catches all of you, as I need everyone to make me a wisdom saving throw against the frightened condition.
Oh,
Is this
fucking
the
Jesus.
fallen asthma one, by any chance?
No, it is a much higher one. Different.
Is this magical?
Yeah, it's. I would say it's magical. It's a magical transformation. I can't see why it wouldn't be.
Wait a minute.
Probably not.
What
Oh,
did your
25 again.
what did your thing protect us? That buffed our
Oh yeah, we're all interfere because of food.
yeah.
Oh,
we
yeah.
had the hero's feast,
Ah.
so
The very he
can't-
didn't know that.
Yeah.
The fear
Thank you for that.
Then you automatically succeed because you all had a heroic feast.
Mm-hmm.
Does this give him anything? He now has a flying speed.
Oh
which
dear.
He is
Level
going to
20
rise
paladin.
60 feet up into the air.
Nana, you're up.
As he
Pardon?
watches over all of you, having just exploded with an aura of fear that you all are immune to. He gains a 60
No.
foot flying speed as he rises up into the air to watch down at all of you. And as he
No.
does so, a magnificent steel samurai sword. It's still slightly bigger, actually. It's supposed to be a long sword.
Hanging
A
out.
thin, long sword
No.
materializes in his hand, and you can see
Oh, that
into
guy's
it
good.
etched 1,000 tally marks.
Now, would I sense that he wants to
Plunderer.
destroy us all?
Well, the fact that he's
You
pulled
think
a
that he's
sword out?
being... He's not attacking anyone, he's standing at like parade rest with the sword in his hand, waiting for someone to attack him. He's definitely
But
got
he's-
a come and get me stance.
But he's essentially at this point Sephiroth right before you attack him for the first time. Yeah?
Yeah, actually, that's pretty apt comparison.
Yeah? So I sort of go
He definitely gives off the presence that he's not afraid right now.
you
He
know
is
what?
enjoying this.
I may have made a mistake fucking attack him. Go for it.
As he looks down at all of you. If this is how Jimmy's got to play it, then so be it. Jimmy's not
Jimmy!
offended.
We were friends! Come on! You drove me places.
Hey, Jimmy will defend himself if Jimmy needs to. Come and get it if you think you're tough enough.
I respect that, Jimmy. Fucking destroy him.
I think that's his turn. Ooh, actually. Ooh, I can do that as a bonus action. I already have this. That's fair. That doesn't affect him. No, there's no point in that. He is just going to stand at parade rest. Ragnar, it is your turn. He is 60 feet up, hovering in the air with his dark angel wings.
Okay. So would I make it to him with the 60-foot dash up?
Yeah.
Yes, but you'd only be in range to attack him once before you start. Actually, your boots have a hover speed, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can
fly.
boots up to him. Yeah, you have a flying speed.
So you'll just see me just suddenly poof, up to Innie's face and slam him with an attack with my sword.
Right, your attack has disadvantage against him.
Mm,
Push him down.
okay.
That's cool.
I should have getting thing with before I went up.
Yeah. Oh well, too late now.
Yeah, too late. Action. Right. Sword of sharpness. $23,
22.
because this is the first charge.
Oh yeah,
attack.
you're charging. 23 still misses. As you bring your sword up to him. He brings up his empty arm, and as he pulls it in front of himself, your sword clashes against unseen metal.
Ooh, an invisible shield.
Okay. Second attack.
Ooh. A 28 looks like it's going to hit, as suddenly he speaks from his mouth words that cut into your very soul. No matter what let's have a
Words.
look here. What is his bardic
I
die?
don't know what they are yet.
I thingied it.
Probably D12. Is that the
I think
highest it
so.
can go to?
The highest is a D12, my dude.
Okay.
I've never played a bard.
No, bards and clerics
As
are
your
the
attack
best.
is reduced to 20,
Oof. But that's his reaction.
and it misses.
Come on.
A 14 also clangs off unseen metal.
At least you're not doing all the fancy tricks to make me hit my hands.
Jimmy, no trickster. No, Tamara has her ways, but Jimmy prefers a mono fight. Are you sure you want to do this? Because Jimmy don't take hostages.
I don't trust you coming along with us.
That's fair. Had we found the Solar, I would have stabbed you in the back.
Exactly.
Like this guy.
What?
He's honest.
Jimmy! No! Jimmy, come on.
Is that your turn, Grognar?
Oh, Jimmy!
He meets him with a look of respect for his honesty, but a glare of I'm going to destroy you as soon as I get a chance.
And
At the end of your turn,
King Jimmy.
he unleashes the glamour on his armor. As instead of this this beautiful bardic goth outfit, it vanishes as the armor around him, the black steel, full-plated, helmeted armor materializes into sight. As you see on his free arm, this glistening magical shield. Etched into it is the symbol of the Eighth Order.
Mm-hmm.
The Eighth Pantheon?
Who knows?
The one that shouldn't
Who
exist.
knows? The one that should not and cannot exist, Neil.
But he is
One that Black
decked out in
Self-Trust.
glistening black plate.
Oh, Jimmy! I thought we were friends!
And
Jimmy!
since that was just a flavor to reveal his invisible armor, he's also going to use a legendary action to smack you with his sword.
Bonk.
Okay.
Jimmy!
He has. Does he have any reason to have a disadvantage against you? Are you imposing any effects or any reactions or anything?
Well, I'm waiting to see what he's gonna do.
No disadvantage on.
Then he has advantage against you, and that is a 34.
Yeah, there's nothing I can do about that.
Then a 34. As this glistening this sharp long sword with 1,000 tally marks etched into it slashes through you for only 21 slashing damage. And do you have less than 100 hit points?
Nope.
Then that's fine. Nothing happens.
What?
He's got a life stealer sword.
Oh no.
Am I
That's
really
not-
considering?
That's not a life stealer, so that's something much worse.
No, that's
21
a kill
slashing
sword.
damage.
What did you say the damage was again?
It's on the screen. 21 slashing.
Alright, it for some reason the chat goes a bit weird on both streaming for me.
21
regret-
slashing, because I don't think anything else adds to it. No,
I
unless he wants
regret
to pump in
making
spell
friends
slots
with
into
this
it.
man.
Is he a paladin
Oh,
above level
he is
11?
a paladin. Yeah, he gets.
Because then he
extra
has the
level.
innate smite.
One second, I need to incorporate that. I need to incorporate into his actual attack stat. You are going to take a little bit extra damage once I find it.
What is with me fighting things that have got the same as Grognar?
Where's that
A
going?
samurai and now a paladin.
Just gotta stop fighting people, man.
Annoyingly, he's just out of jumping range. I think even if I like mega jump it, it's still like a
Yeah.
little bit out of range.
Mine's
You're
smart.
gonna have to bow.
I don't think I can hit him with the bow.
I'll hit him with my bow. Don't worry
Hit him
about
with your bow. He has.
If I roll like an
15 double
18, I might hit him. Norton's not known for his archery skill.
Because he's got.
No, but you should have like pretty good arrows now.
I mean, the +1 arrows.
No, they were all put away to the King of the Hunt, were they not?
No, one has a lot of +1 arrows.
Don't worry, I can
one
I can
D8.
choose
Okay.
to crit once a day. Don't worry.
No one has.
You take an extra 1 radiant damage. That's actually not a lot.
It's an idea. It's just
expecting.
because it's a little extra punch to him.
Let me just.
Paladins are all about the
that
burst.
block.
Their consistent isn't crazy, but their burst is nuts.
Yeah. Radiant damage
Alright, one
to
D8,
my
right.
weapon. One hitting.
Just realize this dude's one-handing a greatsword.
Yep.
That's
Yep.
a longsword.
Why is it 2d6?
Because he's amazing.
It's a great sword now.
Yeah, I was going to say he's
Yeah.
one-handing a greatsword. That's cool.
Yes, the strength.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, I'm not gonna downplay it. It's like that's fucking cool.
It's like you can dual wield
It's a,
great swords. What of it?
It's a Naginata.
Yeah.
But Milligan, it's your turn.
Because I'm charmed, I can't rage, can I?
What?
You cut
Oh, no,
out
you're
a
not-
bit.
Charmed, you're suggested. I don't think it has an active charm effect. It's up to you how you want to interpret James because it's player by player.
Yeah, it's why don't we all calm down? Although since he started attacking people, I'll be like, yeah, I'm not so sure about this guy. Start attacking. I would have
Start
dropped it. Yeah, I would have dropped it by now.
Yeah, so the effect is worn off now.
Maybe attack the guy since he's not susceptible to it.
So how does the persistent rage work?
It just doesn't wear off until the time limit's done. So you
Start-
don't have to hit people. You don't have to get hit.
Yeah.
It just is.
Start
on.
raging.
Yeah, to be fair, I'm normally quite lax on the rule anyway. I think it's mostly if you lose concentration that matters.
It's because I've just got it. I wasn't sure how it
Uh,
worked.
Yeah,
the
you don't have
mechanics
to do
of it.
anything extra. There's nothing extra on
Right.
your part. You just don't lose it.
Yeah, you don't have a lot of the rage's downsides now. Essentially, it's quite a nice skill.
Well, I'm annoyed now.
I can throw you at him if you get close enough.
That makes many of us.
So, he's still in the air, isn't he?
Yep, 60 feet up. Hilariously, a lot of his effects rely on the fear condition. You guys are actually in a pretty good shape with terrorism.
Conqueror Paladin.
Shame he doesn't get to do all his fear effects.
Conqueror Paladin's so cool.
I'm going to move closer to him. And throw my hammer.
Bonk.
Nice.
All right, go for it.
Recklessly as well.
Oof.
I think did we go? You can reckless the throw.
Yeah, I think it has to be a.
It's
Yeah.
strength based, so it's.
I think
It's fine.
reckless is
Yeah,
melee.
it needs to
only,
be melee.
Oh.
It needs to be a strength-based melee attack.
Hmm.
though. I have it too.
Unfortunately, this is a thrown attack.
It's reckless attack saying when you make your first attack on your turn.
It says you get
Advantage on melee
melees.
weapon attack roll.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. You can reckless and it just is a downside for you.
Yeah,
But
it goes melee, thrown, range.
So unfortunately, without the reckless, this is a disadvantage for you.
Alright.
As Jimmy appears to be able to predict your moves. As a 22 bashes off his shield as he deflects your hammer back at you, and then it teleports back to your hand.
I'm going to try again.
Go for it. As the
Is it
benefit of a
still
dwarf dwarf.
disadvantage?
Yep, unfortunately, so he is able to predict all of your attacks against him. As again, he just sidesteps this one as the hammer flies past him and then returns to your hand.
Tell me he's
Melo
not
just
past
shouts at him.
foresight.
Can
You
come
dirty
down?
rat!
Can he come down?
Jimmy Bal will not until I have desecrated each of your lives.
But Jimmy, we're pals.
I gave you
Oh.
a chance to surrender before me. Now I will avenge my comrades.
I haven't done anything.
I am.
You are a byproduct of a system of oppression. You will suffer and pay for your maker's crimes.
I'm not so fond of that part of you, Jimmy. I'm sorry, but
I don't know. To me, he's making a lot of sense.
I mean, he is making a lot of
But
sense,
Milik,
but
is
he's
that your
also
turn?
a not great guy.
Yeah.
Grogner also looks him. This planet did not make me.
And
Okay,
you,
by technicality.
I will
Oh,
kill
me.
just for standing in my way. Ooh, as he smacks into Grognar for only a 25 to hit. No, 25, 24 to hit. Using maths right.
I will shield that so it clangs off.
Yeah, fair. Alright then. Then it is Nana Muffin's turn.
Can you drop him like 30 feet, please?
I honestly can't. I was trying to think of a way, but I can't.
Can you just like fly above him and knock him down?
Yeah, I've only got 30 feet of movement.
Bugger.
It's going to take me 2 turns to go up, and I'm standing up by myself. No mates, so no. Right. Now,
I say
James,
you start
we
pushing
offered
him
you a
further up.
street in the car. I know, I'm going to fairy fire.
Okay then, let's
On
have a
him.
look here. Does he have any magic resistance?
Beat
No, I think that's
21.
He does not. Okay.
DC 21. My god.
Nana's a
I've got a
priest.
godly artifact, and my DC's only 1 above that. Jesus.
Let's do a quick calculation here because I'm having to factor in auras that I haven't factored in previously. Holy shit, a critical one.
Ooh, boy. He gone.
Let's see, he does have 2 Indominables left. Oh wait, no.
Like a paladin and bard.
No, it's
He's
not
a
him that has
paladin
Indominables.
and bard
Sorry, I
fighter.
was thinking of Tamara again. Tamara has Indominables.
Mhm.
I'm about to go, holy
Uh,
shit, he's trying to fight Tommy Dominable and he's a high level paladin
Oh,
and he's a bard.
But
Damn.
this is a save, and he has advantage on saves.
Oh.
Yay.
No,
So
no,
he
yeah.
still fails.
No.
Hey!
Yes.
Oh, look at that. Jesus.
Alright,
And-
he is now fairy fired.
Mhm.
Bonus action. You
Go
see
up,
Nana catch on flame. She's on fire now.
What?
That's hot.
She's a fairy and she is on fire. Got it.
Yes. And I'm gonna move. Move away from you, jackasses.
I've got
That's
an
one way of doing it.
Alright, is that your turn?
Yep.
He doesn't use his legendary action at the end. The environmental effect, as you hear a second thunder clack from the city behind you, as rising into the air, you see the first elemental tempest being searching and
gosh.
thinking through the sky, as a second one joins him. And now the weather starts to change. You can see thunderstorms above you beginning to form. Lachlan, it's your turn.
Why?
Logan has an idea. Nolan is going to use a second level spell slot to summon a beast. He's going to be a flying beast. And it's going to pick him up.
What is this you're doing?
I can actually fly now, essentially. I have this
Oh
pet
my god.
that's making me fly.
Is that Flying Seed or Summon Beast? Jeez.
The summon beast. It's not as long lasting as Flying Steed, unfortunately. It's got a high enough strength to carry me, but not really a lot else, essentially, while it's doing it. So. And it's basically no one's gonna get close enough. What's its fucking movement speed? Actually, give me a second.
Yeah, that's a good question. He is 60 feet up right now from where you guys were.
I believe it's fast enough.
Jump straight up 30 feet in the air.
What's all called again? Summon beast. Its movement speed while flying is
concentration.
60 feet.
He used his reaction.
So I guess it gets to the same height, but he's a little bit away from it.
Can we
Fair.
change up the rhythm music? This doesn't quite suit the combat we're in.
No,
All right, Lachlan, is that your turn?
Don't blame the rhythm music, Bob.
All right, Rusty, it is your turn.
Okay, so
Pterodactyl's flying.
it's got fairy fire on it.
Yep.
So is that just a straight roll on it now, or is it
Yes, that would be advantage and disadvantage. It'd be a flat roll.
flat roll? Okay, so shot 1 is a crit.
Ooh.
Oh,
Yeah.
damn! That
boy.
hits.
Yeah.
Every
And-
time Ben plays, there's a crit with an antimatter rifle.
Yep. So that is crit damage.
Let's see the 12 die 6.
Yep. So that is
Oh.
67, and I'm also going to
Oh, well.
jolt it
Yeah, I got it right.
for another.
Double the jolt as well, remember?
Yep. So that's another 11
22.
damage there.
78 damage. Oh, man.
Okay, then.
It's got another shot.
78.
Yep. So that's the
He
first
takes
shot.
Another
all of
shot.
it.
So that's all force damage.
Yeah, you dent that bloody armor. You scorched that armor.
He
Yep.
melts. He partially melts.
Second shot.
Hit him again.
No, but it's a 31.
Still
Not
got
far
it.
off
That's close.
hits.
It's real close.
Yep. So that
He looks
is.
down at Rusty, suddenly very concerned.
That's another 32 force.
I'd be
He takes
concerned. Jeez.
Okay, and then how high up is he still?
It's
he is
110
60 feet.
damage. That's 110
Yep.
damage.
60 feet, did you say?
He is. Oh shit! You have bloodied him.
Oh.
Jesus.
I was doing the calculation here for when you got close. You
Mhm.
are already succeeded. He is 60 feet up.
60 feet up. Okay, so let's launch some missiles at him because I got spark back up in the car ride.
Yep. That's fine.
So
Dex.
deck save.
He gets to add his charisma modifier to it because he's paladin. For 14. Yep. With advantage because he has advantage on the attack saves and fucking
20.
everything. That
Oh,
is
no.
a
So
25.
Yep. So he succeeds. So he takes 31 damage unless he's got resistance to fire.
He has immunity to fire, but he will
Ah,
take
so-
full force.
So that's only 16 force then.
Okay. As he bloody stands there, complex as to what the hell just happened.
Got shot
Is
by
it-
a artillery battery.
Rusty does the thing where he puts the barrel onto his shoulder and goes, "This is my boomstick."
My friend punches holes through things that get in our way.
Buildings.
I crash through them.
Yep.
You push through them.
And I believe that is me. Yep, because I've already used my second wind. Yep, that's me then.
Ooh, what's he gonna do here? He needs a good bonus action. I was gonna do something, but I now need to worry about his health. He gets but first of all, it is he's not gonna do anything at the end of your turn, just in case. It will be Blackstar's turn. About what he's doing if he's
Is he still charmed by me?
he is not.
Okay. Good to know.
You're actually seeing pieces of his armor have been like blasted away. They're starting to crystallize over and repair themselves, but you can see his face underneath it, half his mask torn away. As he looks down, you can see that there is concern and anger and worry on his expression as he locks eyes with Rusty.
Then I look at him and I say, oh, hold on. I've got a whole booklet full of things here. The winds of battle will blow across our faces. Thunder roars with rage. And with that little ditty, I cast Phantasmal Killer. It needs to make a Wisdom saving throw. The target.
Why is it suddenly a net? We lost our respect for Jimmy.
Yeah.
Jimmy.
What was I making? A wisdom save?
Disadvantage Wisdom save. Yeah.
Ooh, disadvantage. Fair. Wisdom.
Fail.
18.
That's gonna fail. So he is afraid of me. And at the end of each of its turns before the spell ends, he must make another Wisdom save or take a bunch of psychic damage.
Does it matter if he's immune to fear, for he's a paladin?
Ooh. Yeah, no, he's immune to fear. He's probably immune to charm and fear. Then, as my bonus action, I will inspire. Drognar. I'll say. He thinks he's so smart with his fancy little words. He is not so tough.
Hey, Grognar, you see those wings? Be ashamed if one got chopped off.
Yep.
That's my turn.
All
Blaster
right.
flies away.
Then
50
at the
feet.
end of your turn, because you might as well use it to get some back, he is going to move half his speed without provoking an opportunity attack as he shoots straight towards Rusty.
Yep.
I'm just going to put him here for now, as he moves down his 30 feet without provoking an opportunity attack.
He's immune to
Grognar
fear.
would
God damn.
For a paladin, the whole shtick is fear.
Grognar would have probably still swung, but obviously.
Yeah, fortunately.
Yeah.
Ugh.
I override immunity to fear to resistance. Is that right? Fear and charm.
There's no
override it.
resistance to fear or charm.
But I override immunity and it becomes resistant rather than
What's your
immunity.
class called
Yeah,
again?
wasn't that for creatures of like a low enough level? Pretty sure this
My
guy
level.
way outranks you.
Yeah, no, he's
Or he's
3
a
levels
level
above.
20 Gestalt.
Never mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, never mind. That's me. Never mind.
Okay. Just picking which bonus action smite to pick. Because it's Rusty and I feel like it's in theme.
Banishing
as-
smite.
That is the one I'm
Banishing
picking.
smite. Yeah.
As he continues
Fifth
to
level.
fly towards you,
Only Rusty.
he begins casting a. Ooh, can I upcast this? No, that doesn't do anything. Upcast. Weird. A 5th level spell as 5 circles materialize around him as he flies
Nice
through
spell.
them. How far away are you?
Less than 60 feet.
All right, then go ahead
I'm there.
Charisma check.
and give me a check.
You'd be like
Skadoosh.
66, I think.
Oh. Well, 15 makes it because I know it's a 5th level spell or lower.
As you do so, he cutting words you
Oh, you scumbitch!
by 3, enough to
Oh.
lower it to 12.
That is his reaction, though.
Yep,
It
That
is.
is
That's
his
both-
reaction.
that's both your reactions.
That's fair. That's fair.
As
Battle
he
of the Bards. You
flies
gotta
through
love,
the
I
remaining
love
30
it
feet
so
distance.
much.
But does cutting words work on that? Because that's just you making a check to see if you can.
It's an
actually...
ability check that
It is
he's
an
in
ability
cutting
check.
words. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
My words works on nearly everything. It's like so good.
Ability check,
I
saving
would-
throws, and attack
yeah,
rolls.
Everything
wasn't
but
sure if
saves.
it was. I wasn't sure if it was an ability check, in order to like bump up your counter spell.
It is.
I thought it was just you just make a
A spellcasting ability check, which is why bards can add half their proficiency to it.
Right, gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Blackstar reaches out her hand as she sees Jimmy casting the spell, and she says, "No, no, 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 whiskey, don't fail me now!"
As suddenly you hear the words on the wind.
I all I think of it is Jimmy, no, and he
Jimmy,
just replies,
no!
Jimmy, yes.
Jimmy, yes! As you
No,
hear the
but-
bloodlust in his voice,
But Jimmy, no!
as
Jimmy,
he
no.
sweeps down his sword of life ending towards Rusty.
And also
Uh,
counter spell.
Are you countering as well?
You can.
Alright, I'll allow it. Go for it. Make me a check.
It's a
Fifth
fifth
level
level.
spell.
This is that knot in the weave kind of thing that we discussed, Chris.
Oh, because Nana's a warlock and casting at 5th level regardless, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Fair. So be it.
Bonk.
This is a triple
lower the
counter
amount of
spell.
damage.
Oof.
He's still going to continue on to Rusty, though, and he's going to try and hit Rusty.
Just gonna
Okay.
stab him.
Well, it'd be better than whatever he was going to do.
Oh yeah, Banshee Smite's brutal. So yeah.
Mhm.
Yep, would it be an extra, 5d10 force damage?
Would have been
Reduce
funny
it
though.
if you're
And it-
lower.
And a
Because
chance to
Rusty
bash.
keeps getting bashed.
He has advantage because of his
Thing.
features.
His
Features,
thing.
his things. I'm not going to tell you about yet. So he's going to hit you for a 35 to hit.
No, it doesn't hit. Of course it's
Fucking hell!
Jeez.
No crit though. Not a crit. Let me just double check this here how this divine smite work. Is it once per turn?
I mean,
No,
it's
it's on all attacks, I think.
yeah, it's
isn't
on
it-
any hit.
Yeah.
It's
Does-
it's Paladin's equivalent
Before
to like
before
the
you do
fighting
that
monster.
though, before you
Yes.
do that though,
Okay.
isn't there a thing on the lasting sword or whatever it is that if I'm below 100?
Oh, that's after you take the damage.
Right.
So we'll worry about that after I do a shit ton of damage to you.
Okay.
And don't worry, you
brings
do
you
get
below.
you do get a save.
Please
After
dodge.
he
You
brings
don't make
you
that
below.
save though. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, dodge the damage, please, if you can.
When you hit a creature with a melee weapon attack, you can spend one spell slot to deal radiant damage to the target. In addition to the weapon's damage, the extra damage is 2d8 for first level, plus that for every higher.
And the
A
innate
maximum
smite
of
is
5d8.
added as well.
Are you, by how it happens, a fiend or undead?
No.
Funny you should mention.
Little shit doesn't count, unfortunately.
Alright then. Then he is going to expend one of his 5th level spell slots to. Oh, actually, was it one above extra? To max. Oh, it's like a 3rd level max I can do then. I expend whatever the highest max spell slot I can use for this.
5.
It is. He can do the thing.
No, because it's to a max of 5, so you get an extra 3 die. So you wouldn't get anything extra by going to 5. The first one only does 2.
Oh, I thought it was to max of 5 as in max 5 on top.
Oh, so it is. Oh, fair. You spend
5
spell
plus
slot
the
then.
extra 2d8. Yeah.
So 5, 6, 7 for the face 2, and then extra d8 for the thing. 8.
I miss
D8.
Arcturus.
8d8 radiant.
Are you resistant or immune to radiant damage? Do I have to care about halving this?
No.
Alright, luckily I'm not doing the force damage on top of this. So that is
This is
only
just one of
38
Tamara and
mixed
Lewis.
damage.
That could have been a lot worse.
Bonus guys, extra. Oh,
And luckily for you, it's also only a critical hit. I only did it to Grognar just to indicate there might be something.
Trail
That's
run.
basically it. He does have a second attack, however, so he is going to sweep back and try and hit into your gate. I got a lot of ones there, didn't I? Yeah. For, again, not another crit, but a 32 to hit.
Yep.
And then he will likewise spend another 5th level spell slot to do the same.
Might be all of them.
Ooh, for that's a bit better. For 52
Does-
mixed damage.
does he
And I'm
have?
down.
Does he have 3 5th level spell slots?
Maybe.
Yes, he has bardic spell slots.
It's
Oh.
specifically why Palin says up to a max of 5, so you can't
Oh.
be a wizard as well and just throw a 9th level
Yeah.
spell slot into a smite.
Mhm.
Right. Hmm.
With the
Damn.
rules of spellcasting, he can use both.
Oh dear. I was thinking, oh, it's
Studies.
okay. He can't at least divine banishment spell slot on this attack. But you know what? He can still smite.
Smite!
Mm-hmm.
As he's managed to thingy Rusty, but that might be his last action here, as he's pretty weakened.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Ragnar, it's your turn. He has his legendary actions back.
Kill the fuck! Kill the fucker!
Can he? Ooh, does it say crit or 20? A critical hit, which would automatically crit against Rusty. Okay, you guys might want to stop him because I think he's about to steal Rusty's soul.
Oh, it's that sword. Yeah, it is that sword. Okay.
It's a
Oh,
slightly buffed up life stealer.
Yeah.
Oh, Rusty doesn't have a soul.
He'll
Yeah, he's ginger.
he'll
He
plummet.
is 60 feet away from you.
He will plummet down to him, and with a jetting forward, but landing sort of 5 feet between Rusty and him,
And
and
on him.
he will basically start attacking him.
All right, go for it. He's already used his reaction, so I can't cut any words to this. However, he still has a shit ton of AC.
And
Magically enchanted plate.
And a magic shield. And it's awesome.
I'm guessing
Actually,
it's
the
just
magic
a
armor and a magic
normal.
weapon.
It's it.
This is a disadvantaged attack. Oh, this would be a straight
Very
attack.
fun.
Yes, you have advantage on him.
Very fine.
Not very fire.
Yeah, he was a little bit too angry at Rusty to cleanse himself.
So I will.
He's still got fairy fire on.
Kill the guy!
Who's it that cast that? Nana?
Nana.
14 doesn't hit.
Unfortunately, a 14 is going to miss.
And
I don't remember. Please don't kill Nana. I love her.
But a 31 does hit. What is the total damage here?
the
Am I adding all the numbers?
Not the 14.
not the 14.
The
Just
14.
the
So 23?
10,
No, it's
ten-
just one. Just
cancellation.
Surprisingly,
Surprisingly,
but you also did you pulse towards him for the extra one?
that would have been on the first attack, so that would have only bumped that
which
by
makes sense
15.
there. Yeah, that's fair. As he manages, just you're going with your momentum, he manages to sidestep you, but you manage to control yourself better than he expected as you sweep back and get him.
And then
As
third,
wow, you get him next hit. All right, another 15, he takes it.
and I will pump 5 lay on hand straight into. Is it a bonus action?
It's an
no, lay
action
on hands
to
is
lay
an
on
action.
hands.
Oh shit! I thought-
31.
Which I have to
God,
look into
you need to
because
crit.
he also
on a
has lay on
19.
hands.
Yep.
Oh.
Shit. I should have done what I was.
It'll be fine. I'll heal the ginger.
He's a halfling.
That's fine. Either
Uh,
way.
You're a halfling.
Ragnar,
right?
is that your turn?
I just had my turn. Never mind.
Yeah, if I knew, I should have realised that that wasn't a
Alright.
bonus action.
Oh,
I went
that's
for the
right.
fighter stance then.
You've got the attention.
Fighting spirit.
Hopefully.
Oh, it would have given you advantage. You already had advantage and disadvantage.
I would have had advantage for fighting spirit.
Yeah,
No,
but
it
you'd have
doesn't-
disadvantage for attacking him, so you'd be
Mm.
flat.
Alright.
It doesn't stack.
Yeah, in fact,
Oh.
you don't get double advantage, unfortunately.
Alright. Well, I'll use fighting spirit then now just to.
Like if you ever have disadvantage for any reason, just throw down a fog cloud because you'll have disadvantage regardless of not seeing him. As long as your opponent doesn't have blind sight, you're good.
Darkness.
Actually evens it up a bit.
Or darkness.
Or darkness. Any sort of obscuring thing.
Yeah.
I gotta play this like
And
Jimmy Bow the Life Ender.
Yeah.
It's been a long time
and-
since someone hit me like that.
I
Thanks,
regret
Rusty.
taking
Ignoring Grognar.
command of this guy.
Good luck.
You had something to say? He looks to Grognar.
Fight me, you coward!
I am Jimmy Bow the Life Enderer, great conqueror of the demonoid clan, avenger of the pain that has been suffered onto my people for too long.
Try and end
friend.
me.
Will suffer. No, but see, as you've mentioned, you're not a child of my enemies. Your friend is. And then if you turn, he turns to Rusty. And he pierces him with the life-ending sword.
No.
I'll say I still have to hit. I don't think I'm gonna have
No,
trouble
you
hitting.
don't.
Oh,
It's an automatic crit.
no, an automatic
If he
crit, but
hits.
not an automatic hit.
Yeah, it has to
Right.
actually hit you.
I
25.
still literally have to hit you.
Yeah.
So does a 25 hit?
Yeah.
Ah,
Now you got Chris.
Now I'm pretty sure this is an automatic crit.
Yeah.
Now, luckily, I don't think he's gonna waste spell slots in this thing. He's just gonna try and hit you twice. And also, the damage won't matter. So since I can't do above your maximum, I'm not gonna worry about the damage. However, since that was a natural quit and you do have less than 100 hit points, I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw. DC 15, or you lose your life.
Just realized he might be dead either
You
way.
have inspiration.
That's fine.
There you go.
As you manage to not die. However, that will be 2 failed death saves.
Yeah, but I say the second hit's gonna kill him.
As Milik, you were the only thing standing between Rusty and death. What do you do?
Oh,
No pressure.
Rusty!
Heal him. Please.
Yes, heal him, barbarian.
Yes, barbarian, heal him.
Kill him, barbarian.
You can do
What
this,
are you
barbarian.
doing? Just standing there, deciding.
I've
What are you
got
standing there for?
I'm not sure if this is a bonus action or an action. It
Well,
doesn't
no.
say.
What is it?
But I'm gonna use a soul coin.
What?
What?
What? A soul coin? Explain.
On Jimmy and drain life.
What is a soul coin?
Yeah.
Oh,
What is a soul coin?
Soul coins are about 5 inches across and about an inch thick.
I don't need
meant
I don't need the description.
Yeah, it's
No,
almost
but-
like you're reading that
What
off
did it
of
do?
a
You can
page.
drain. You can. It has 3 charges. A creature carrying the coin can use its actions to expend 1 charge from a soul coin and use it to do one of the following: drain life. You siphon away some of the soul's essence and gain 1d10 temp hit points.
Okay.
Query. You telepathically.
Well, that's fair.
ask
You're doing drain life, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. What does this actually mean?
You siphon away some of the soul's essence.
Yeah.
Practically.
But the soul is in the
There it is.
coin,
Okay.
is the thing.
Drain life. Hey, you just heal.
Yeah,
You-
it's
you gain
more
one
of a.
D10 hit points.
Yeah, it just
Yeah.
is you heal.
It's like the soul shard kind
Why
of
does it not
thing.
do any damage?
Yeah,
No.
you drain away a portion of the soul that's in the coin.
Yeah.
Not
Or I thought
the
it
soul
was...
that you're fighting. Kind
I
of
was
thing.
wondering. It's like, why doesn't it do any damage?
do you still want to do that?
No.
I do have potions on me.
You just throw a potion down his neck and at least not
You just have to
instantly
get
die.
to him.
He's next to him.
He's
Wait, where is Milik on the map?
Milik is like there.
right in front of me.
I'm right beside.
Yeah, to be
Oh,
honest,
yeah.
with the
Beside
nameplates,
Grognar.
it does make it very hard to see.
Yeah, just feel free to use the healing
Ragnar.
potion if you want.
Also, because he's
It
tiny.
looks like it's Grognar
I'll,
Moonfist.
Give well
Ragnar, move over a bit.
or
move over.
a superior
There you go,
healing
Milik, go over
potion.
there. I can see people. There we go. Are you in? Why is Grognar on the car? Milik just. Rusty's
was-
just leaning against the car, unconscious.
Because I was trying to land in a position that I could use lay on hands, but I thought didn't realize the
but-
bonus action.
Yes, Milik, are you? No, Milik. Yeah, Milik, are you using a healing potion on Rusty? Then?
Superior healing potion, yeah.
All right. Roll for the healing then.
You might just be downed again, but
Are you using one of mine or
One
your
of
own?
mine.
okay? So it's 8d4 plus 8 if it's a superior one.
All right. All right. Is that your turn? Any bonus actions or anything you want to use? I don't think you have anything.
You got
Oh,
27.
nice.
voice.
No, stop that! I will take this one's life. No one will get in the way of my vengeance!
The wrong kind of paladin,
Grognar's
dude.
staring right at you as you say that and says, "I will."
Millie, is that you?
What
Because I
I'm
think-
going to try and do
Yeah.
is use Iron Bands of Binding.
Is
Well,
that a bonus action?
amazing.
I think it might be.
Is that a bonus action?
It doesn't say if it's an
One moment.
action or bonus action. It says make a ranged attack roll with an attack bonus equal
Yeah,
to your
so that-
dex
it's an action.
modifier.
It's an action.
You can
Yeah,
attempt to next
exactly.
round. I
Push.
think as the barbarian, that's pretty much you. At the end of your turn, would you like to try and block the sword that's about to hit into Rusty?
Yes.
I will let you interpose yourself. As
Happy.
he definitely hits Millig then. As Millig throws himself in front of Rusty, the sword pierces through your body. And just for let me double check this because this matters. Does it need to be on his turn? Where is
Smite.
Jimmy's stop block? Yeah.
For Divine
When
Smite?
you hit a creature
Yeah.
with a melee, it does not need to be on his turn. All
Oh,
right.
it's turn.
Reaction crit smite sort of thing.
Then he is going to burn all of his power into another 5th level spell slot in order to try and burn through Millig.
The thing is this.
Millig, are you resistant? You're just resistant to
I'm
everything.
resistant
Yeah.
to pretty much everything.
Cool,
Are
don't
you
even worry about
resistant
it.
to? Yes.
That's
Yes,
the
yes, I
question.
am.
Yes.
So let's see then. He'll take the 30 mixed damage.
Oh, God.
He's had worse.
Still,
I've had a whole
a lot for a henchman of
Yeah,
Tamara
Jimmy's
Lilith.
powerful, but Jimmy is essentially the tank around the DPS. That's very much Tamara and Sasha.
Yeah.
It's hilarious that
Let's
he just
take
sits
this
back.
guy.
He actually can switch between support and tank.
Oh,
But-
yeah.
He's not actually
Much like
that
Black Star.
bad a boss.
Much like Black
He's mostly
Star.
just really tanky and can take a punch.
And if
But
Yeah.
that's Millic's turn. Nana Muffins, it is your turn.
Oh, for
Like Leon.
God's sake, Jimmy,
Blast him.
just stop. Power word stun.
Oh god!
Oh,
I might do
my
it.
God.
Does he have under 150 hit points?
He does.
Yeah.
Then he's
Oh,
stunned.
dear.
Oh,
needs to
my.
blast.
Incapacitated.
He's already used his reaction.
You're welcome.
Oh, Jesus
End
Christ.
of each of his turn.
Power stuns are real good. The powers are amazing, but they've got like a big
Oh,
caveat.
Oh, God, yeah.
Soon, Nana.
What?
Soon you will get powered kill.
Nana, is that your turn? As Jimmy freezes in place.
No, I'm gonna pull out a word of his original and say, can somebody just, finish it and just
That's
start
the
sucking
plan.
one.
Grognar smiles, going, ha, 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 ha. Who's killing who here?
Rusty, be dear, shoot him in the face.
Will do.
All right, you might be able to kill your first demonoid. Oh, it has to be Jimmy. Poor Jimmy.
Yeah.
Just severing any hopes I had for Jimmy. Bye, Jimmy. Getting ready for you to die. Lachlan, it's your turn.
Okay.
Let's
Lorcan's
end this.
gonna go over to him, I guess, with his pterodactyl. Does he still? Would he still normally have the disadvantage, by the way, because he's frozen for stunned?
He's incapacitated, so it would be
He's
double
incapacitated.
disadvantage.
You would have advantage against him. However, I think he's still. One second, I need to see if this works with falling.
That's what I was like. It's innate.
fair
It's
point.
innate.
Let me double check.
Can't take reactions or reactions.
Can't move, can't speak, so, I mean...
The effect does not say he doesn't get it when incapacitated. So yeah, you still have disadvantage against him.
Oof.
Okay, but it automatically fails strength and dex saving throws in case you have anything like that that can do some damage.
Still,
Is it
attack rolls
fire?
have advantage, so flat
Mhm.
roll?
Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe a flat roll. You have advantage and disadvantage.
Well, bonk.
Foresight. It's one hell of a spell. Yes, by the way, he cast Foresight on himself ages ago.
Yeah.
He just
Figures.
shit last 8 hours.
Does
He uses
23
his
hit?
ninth level for it. 23 does not hit.
Oh.
Not get through
You
his
know,
armor.
fuck that. I'm using the destiny point on that one.
All right, let's see if it's your destiny to end Jimmy Bal the Life Ender.
Damn it.
Fortunately, not.
Oh, I reckon it's Black Star's
I'm
destiny.
gonna hit him again.
Maybe because he gets a save at the end of his
27.
turn. It says misses.
27.
27 misses?
Yep. Magical plate, magical shield, baby.
My
Hot
God.
damn.
Still,
Although, they could do it.
46 damage. My God.
Do I have anything else for this?
When is Jimmy's turn? Because he's not on the turn order.
25.
Not my turn.
Just after Blackstar, isn't it?
Yeah, it's between me and Grognar.
He's got 25 for his roll.
It's Rusty, Blackstar, then Jimmy, and Jimmy gets a save at the end of his turn. This will determine if you guys can defeat him before he gets that save, because he is most likely going to make that save.
He
And
can-
if he doesn't, he has 3 legendary resistances. I can force him to make that save.
Yeah, I think that might be all of them.
when he's-
So
Yeah,
whether or not I
so-
let you, whether or not you kill Jimmy will determine if you can kill him before his turn.
That's all
Mhm.
Norn's got.
But technically, you will only be able to escape at the end of Grognar's turn, so Grognar will also get a chance to kill him.
and he's also got 20 feet less movement.
That's going to be irrelevant. He has abilities to get out.
Here's a teleport or something.
Just in
Uh,
case he tried to move away.
Yeah, fair.
That's all
Lachlan,
I
is that
got.
you?
That's all I
Alright.
got.
Then he can't use a legendary resistant action because he's still stunned. Rusty, it's your turn. Can you end Jimmy Bao, the Life Ender, who tried to end your life?
Let's
you
see.
are within 5 feet, but you can also just move away because he's stunned.
Doesn't matter.
He's,
Fair.
he's got the
Let's
thing
bring
to
it to a
stop it.
close.
Shoot him in the nuts.
No, that's gonna miss.
Oh, I think we went through
Um,
an environmental terrain. Thunderstorms
look!
start appearing above you and starts to
Think he might be gone.
All right, roll for damage. This might end him. It starts to rain, by the way, because I wanted there to be rain during this battle.
Yep.
Oh,
So
yeah,
it's gonna
that's-
start raining.
Oh,
64 there, and we're gonna jolt him as well. And that is crit damage roll. Another 15 on top of that. So that is 79 damage. Is he still up?
No, with his 56 hit points left,
Oh, I was going to
Kill.
disintegrate him.
Yeah, yeah.
Jimmy Bao, the Life Ender.
Very ironic name.
his life has been
Alright.
ended.
I mean, boys.
As it
in-
pours down rain and lightning flashes above you at the crack of thunder.
The
Describe
lightning hits him.
how you kill your first Gestalt level 20 demonoid.
Well,
So,
Ziraj
Gun-
the Hunter was the Gestalt 20th level demoid.
Well, for the characters, not the players.
We didn't
Okay,
kill him.
okay, okay.
Yeah. Gun barrel to his abdomen.
Ooh,
Boom.
got shot. Point blank
Oh,
range.
sure, man.
Point blank range.
As the crack
Ye-
of your thun shot is exponentially largened by the crack of thunder above you.
Ah!
As you do so, you hear a piercing scream. As in the thundery storm, you didn't notice a car approaching the hill.
Balls.
300 feet away from you stand the wet figures of Tamara Lilith and Sasha Rioch. As Sasha has just screamed, reaching her hand out towards Jimmy. As Jimmy, his plate fading, his helmet dematerializing, stares into your face, Drusy. If this is how old Jimmy has to go, then Jimmy's gonna go out with a bang.
Balls.
Okay.
As Jimmy falls to the floor, dead.
I dive away.
Respect that. He's gonna self-destruct.
As he starts
isn't
to convulse on the floor,
he?
foam, black
Dodge roll.
liquor
Dodge roll.
falling from
Dodge
his
roll.
mouth.
Blackstar!
Pterodactyl, take him up in the air.
Dive
Yeah.
away.
Blackstar, use this scroll!
No. I run. I
It's-
fly.
I tell the pterodactyl to carry him as far up into the sky as possible.
You can do so. As quickly, the pterodactyl starts lifting Jimmy, the thrashing body of Jimmy Bal into the air as high as he can go. I'll let him get like 60 feet up for his
Yeah.
turn, because it only takes like a round for Jimmy to convert. As you start to see cracks, crystals of yellow forming around him, as his unstable yellow arcanite infused soul starts to destabilize, turning, twisting, as he chooses the ultimate demise to
Yeah.
not let his enemies gain hold of his life, as in death he chooses to transform into a fully formed demon.
Yeah.
As his body rises into the air, you start to see it morph and shape, rising, growing larger, as eventually your pterodactyl struggles to lift him as the body grows to large, then huge, then gargantuan, and then colossal. As falling down back to the earth is the gargantuan colossal form of a level 20 Gestalt, demonoid transformed into the ultimate Balor.
Oh.
And then he gets a bunch of missiles in the face.
As the earth ripples from the impact, everyone's thrown back who is nearby. Earth is thrown into the air. Thunder cracks above as the third Tempest Elder joins his brethren in the air, forming an expansive storm as far as the eye can see, clouding the upper levels of Nirvana.
Kaiju fight.
As that is where we're going to end tonight.
Spectacular.
Jimmy Bal.
Can I do
First.
the missiles just before we finish then?
You can do so.
Right. So
And they bounce right off him.
I'm just gonna do the first one because he's probably still immune to the fire.
He's a Balor, so yeah.
Is he stunned?
He is not. For this is a new character, a new stat block, a new NPC. This is
So-
phase 2 of a demonoid fight.
Yep. So he would need to make a dex save. He probably succeeds,
He takes it.
and yeah.
The damage is non-consequential to him. He wipes
Shite.
it away. As rising from the figure, ash and flames and smoke rising from his body, the air around you starts to ripple from the heat and the aura coming off him. As the Titan has risen, the gargantuan colossal Balor is ready
Flee!
to destroy.
I think we've made a
Fire!
bad. I think
I
we've
think
done a
it's a lie.
boobo here, boys.
The mountain trembles, and angels everywhere suddenly shudder.
Oh,
Do-
fuck.
Do we have any angels in this plane who can help? Question mark.
We have 3
Possibly.
giant Tempest elementals.
Because this is on an equatable level to a demon lord.
Let's run, shall we?
But we'll find out next week, for that is the end of today's episode.
I know
as
we
we've done
won't.
our fun little romp through the black and white. I did get a name to this plane. I've forgotten it.
Noir.
Noir.
Chicago.
Noir.
Yeah,
Hey.
you named it Noir.
That's just what I was calling it. It's not actually the name
Alright.
of it. Because each of the cities have a name. Let's see, steampunk, industrial.
It's raining, there's a giant demon lord and a lot of living storm clouds. Norfolk.
Oh, this was the foggy bank. So the city was supposed to be a little bit foggy. There isn't a foggy bank above you; it's actually around you. My mistake. This is the fog banks.
Okay.
A industrial 1920s area made of medium-sized cities with glassware and automation, and the beginning of automobiles roaming the city.
Allegorical.
Bank above you is the Magitech banks,
Ah.
with the Victoria banks beneath you. As just Dave pops up, you said you wanted a description of the geographical locations.
Thanks, Dave!
1100.
By the way, that thing has the power reading of over 9,000. I suggest running.
Yeah, the last thing no one's gonna do is basically just like kick through the windscreen into the driver's seat of his car.
It's practically allegorical. Let's run away from here.
Whose idea was it to come into the middle of nowhere?
Nah, it's...
Oh, I get it because oh shit, that guy's punching us.
Okay, the demon's just letting us now ref here whilst he's staring us down here.
Well,
He was a
he's-
bard, he can appreciate it.
Yeah, bards, we appreciate fun times and whatnot. You know what? I'm just gonna blow this horn of mine, the massive, amazing horn that I have that can summon a bunch of orc war chiefs.
Die instantly?
I mean, it'll give us enough chance to escape.
It might.
That's the important thing. Let's run away from here now while the angels descend and destroy this creature. Okay? Yeah? We're all good to go. Right, yeah, let's go.
No one's already in the
Shazam. Where's everyone gone?
No one's in the driver's seat already.
Yep. We're gone, baby. We're already gone.
Oh.
Oh,
There
shit.
he is.
Balrog rises.
Time for me to become Black Star the White Star.
Yes, there you go.
You deal with the Balrog.
Thank you all for watching.
Yeah,
I'll see you
Thank
next time.
you.
See you guys.
See you next time.